nice.
Sometimes you just gotta hit him with that.
You ready?
I
1,
think I'm ready.
2. Oh yeah.
Let's go.
Sorry to drink in front of you. I just it's been a long week.
Understandable.
Daddy needs his cough medicine. I got the Fernie flu.
This man got the Fernie flu.
I do. It's bad. That's real, and it's bad. And this has been hot before. It's okay. How's your Doritos? First Dorito on the episode too. Shout out.
Let's go, dude.
Death Rattle.
Yes.
All right, give me the backstory.
All right. You know what? I think we should just cut it there. Just Death Rattle.
Just done.
Yeah. See y'all later.
30-second episode.
Yeah. Yeah. So our drummer Peyton and we've been friends since high school, which wasn't that long ago. It was like 2 years ago. But
I was gonna say so, like recent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we've been trying to do a band for like ever since we met.
Sure.
And like it kind of worked out for a little bit, and then some shit went down, and it was like, nah. And then we took like a few months off, and then like at the beginning of this year, we started trying again to like just get some shit going. And it was just me and him. He was originally a bass player, and I was like, dude, you get a drum set.
Yeah.
Because I play guitar, and I'm not coordinated enough to learn drums. So
bass is just drum set with strings.
Right.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, he got a drum set, and we started practicing at my house, just jamming, pretty much. And then, so we, in like March, we go to LDB in Kentucky, and Jonathan Cleghorn, our bassist, and then Zach, our vocalist, they also went, and they're from here, but we had never met before, like maybe in passing, but you know, we'd never like introduced ourselves and all that shit. But I saw them up there, and I was like, oh shit, they're from Arkansas. So we were just hanging out all weekend. And one of the first conversations we had was like, oh yeah, we're trying to start a band.
Of course.
Cleghorn's like, I play bass, dude. And I was like, great. Like,
you're
perfect.
in the band.
Yeah, it was pretty much immediately like, okay, you're going to be in this band.
And you can't say no.
Right.
Yeah.
So we I think it was literally like 2 weeks after we got back, we had our first practice like all together.
Fuck yeah.
And yeah, man, we just started writing some shit.
And immediately started playing shows. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, now it kind of feels like it, but I mean, we practiced those same 3 songs for like.
Did y'all just jam like every other day or something?
Just once a week.
Once a week?
Yeah, every Monday. Now it's Wednesdays because of some scheduling shit.
It shifts all the time.
Yeah. But it was every Monday. We were just fucking getting together and jamming. Started out just like, for the first couple months, it was just like, we're practicing this one song. And then the rest of the time is just jamming.
Yep.
And,
gotta find the next riff.
Right. Yeah. And then, yeah, as we slowly got more songs, we fucking just got tighter with it. And, yeah, I mean, we're here now.
Hell yeah. Quick.
Yeah, it's fucking sick.
Oh, man. I miss those days. Finding like-minded people. It's like, and eventually you'll be around long enough where you're just saying no to everyone.
Right.
Like, I don't want to be in your band. Not that I don't want to, but I'm already in 4 bands.
Right.
Like, I'm going to die if I'm in another band.
Yeah. Dude, I can see it, because even just with one band.
Yeah.
And then, when is this episode going to come out?
Not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday.
All right, people will know by then. I'm in Dry Fire now.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Now with like just 2 bands.
Whoa, shocking news. Yeah. We need to. I want to put up like a do.
Yeah, but even just with like those 2 things going on, it's like already.
Oh, it's wild.
Fucking, yeah. I mean, I love it. I like being busy with band shit. Yeah. Just because like I've been wanting that for a long time, but
what else are you gonna do? Watch Netflix? That shit's lame.
Watch more.
You gonna sit? Yeah. Oh my God, jeez. Whatever will I do with the lost time?
Right.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna miss out on this fucking 3-hour documentary about some shit that I don't even care about.
It's just on in the background eventually.
Yeah.
Dude, I've become so desensitized to watching my television. I'll be like, I really want to see this new movie, and you put it on. 30 minutes in, you're just doing this shit.
Yep.
I mean,
every time.
damn.
Every time.
What happened? I don't know. And then you got to rewind the thing. You're
Dude, yeah, me and my girlfriend Brooke, we're watching The Sopranos right now for the first time. And like honestly, I've been able to like pay attention for the most part, but we got to season 3 and now it's like getting hard to like stay in it. Like I want to see it, but it's just my goldfish brain is really
God, it's
hitting.
got to be so hard for younger people too, man. It's
Oh
gotta
yeah,
be so
dude,
hard.
it's crazy. But I mean, you know,
Just so much shit coming at you 24/7. It's
Yeah.
weird that you're finding old things. Do you like old media? Yeah, because like that show
Yeah.
had to come out when you were like a baby.
yeah, I think the first season was like 99 or 98.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I love it. Like, I don't know. I really don't watch like that many movies or TV shows, like less TV shows.
I'm more of a movie guy myself. Yeah. Even though series now are fucking full on movies and episodes.
Right.
Like,
And I mean, The Sopranos kind of
It
like
really-
every episode is an hour. So,
yeah.
2 episodes is like a movie.
everything Marvel does is just 6 movies for this series. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, but yeah, I fuck with like older movies and shows and stuff.
Oh yeah.
There's just not a lot coming out now that's like
Good
very interesting
at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't really care.
I think everyone is in that boat.
Yeah.
Like, oh, did you see the new? It's like, I mean, I saw it, but it was straight ass.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, I saw it, but like I did not care at
Uh-huh.
all about what was going on in the
weird.
beginning or the end.
it's like we peaked.
Yeah.
It's like we went up to the top and we did all this stuff. The 90s and shit, we had all those crazy cool movies, and then the action movies of the 80s. The
Oh,
70s kind of like designed modern film.
Right.
And then we just got all the way to the top with Marvel, where it's everything's CGI and it's a crazy thing. And then everybody just went,
Yeah.
we're good to go.
No, that's literally what I was thinking is like, I don't know. The last time I remember like everyone being excited about a movie, which used to be like kind of an often thing.
It was like every other week. It felt
Right.
like, yeah.
Now the last time I can remember that is like Infinity War.
I think
which
that was it.
Literally like
It's-
the peak of Marvel as well.
It's almost like we as a collective humanity went, all right, we're done.
Yeah.
We did it.
We're like, you know
we
what?
We were all in, and now it's over.
Cut it there,
Yeah.
dude. We just fucking we've hit the top. There's no beating it.
It's like there'll never be another Pokemon Go, probably, where like everyone is just like, this game is awesome.
Yeah, dude, that was a wild time as a 13-year-old.
Wild time. I mean, I don't know how old I was, probably like 30. It's a very sad age to be like, Pokemon.
Pokemon Go, dude.
You going to the park later, dude? Hell yeah, there's a new gym at the courthouse.
Yeah, dude, that was a crazy time.
It was wild. Did you have to, oh, you were 13. Golly.
Yeah, man, I was in.
Amazing. Are you from Little Rock?
I grew up in BB.
Okay.
So, like, Little Rock was always the place that, like, if you were going to like a big city,
Mhm.
I mean, like, obviously, Little Rock was where we would go. But yeah, fucking, there was like when Pokemon Go came out, there was the gyms like at the firefighters park. Anybody from BB will know what I'm talking about, but I don't know if anybody from BB will even be watching this except for Peyton.
Does
But-
the rest of your band not live in BB?
No. So Clegg is from Louisiana.
Love that name. From Louisiana?
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly where, but that fool.
Jesus fucking Christ. He lives in Louisiana
Oh no,
currently?
no.
Oh,
He
shit.
we all live in Central Arkansas
Okay.
now. Yeah, I live in Sherwood now, but yeah, me and Peyton grew up in BB.
Gotcha.
And
I see. Okay.
Yeah, Clegg grew up in Louisiana. Zach's from like Missouri or some shit. I don't know.
Boo.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about, but you know.
No, Missouri's cool. It's
Yeah.
all right. They got
It's
St.
all right.
Louis. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had some weird times in that state. Played some very odd shows in that state.
Yeah. I went to a Morbid Visions Brat show
Mhm.
up there in Springfield
Oh, yeah.
a couple months ago.
I was going to say, that wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, they got a pretty killer fucking scene there.
Yeah.
It reminded me a lot of Little Rock because it was like just very young and
We
just
had,
energetic.
actually, the shows we played were great. It was just very strange, the circumstances, I guess. We were in like this 2 very weird towns. One of the venues was called the Zoo. And the other one I can't remember, but like we got to like sleep indoors. They brought us brownies. It was very cool. And like
Hell yeah.
all the bands were touring in multiple cars. It was so fucking funny. There were so many cars, and it was just band dudes there. Like the show didn't do that good.
Right.
And I woke up in the morning, and I walk outside to like smoke a cigarette, and there's a fucking all the roads are blocked off, and they're all cobblestone. It's a very old town.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is going on? I hear all this music, and there's like a Wizard of Oz parade just comes driving by, and it's just like a tractor, the high school band, and like some people throwing candy, and like that's the whole parade.
Dude.
I'm just
I want to see that.
I'm just like, this is crazy. I'm smoking, and the bassist comes out because he smoked 2 at the time.
Yeah.
And we're both smoking. He's like, this is the weirdest thing in the world. I was like, this is very strange. I did not expect. And then we watched the whole parade, went in, packed up our shit, and left.
Fuck
Odd. Yeah.
Let's go.
Odd. And then the Zoe was weird too. It was a church venue. She played a lot of those. But the stage was like it was a stage, but then they had like a guardrail in the front, like a deck. You know how a deck has like a railing?
Yeah.
It was like that. On like the sides and half of the front. And we kept blowing the fucking power up. The power just kept shitting out. Yeah, it was great.
Like mid-set?
Oh, yeah. Mid-song, mid-set.
You just like keep going the same like
the first time we stopped, we were like, oh, man, what happened? After that, it was just like, we just keep going.
Yeah.
And they'll get it.
Right. They'll know what happened. They can hear the drums still. You know, they might hear some clanking of the strings, you know?
Well, it was a small venue, so it's not like
yeah.
everyone's kind of like right on top of each other anyway. Just keep going. The singer was just screaming into the void.
Fuck yeah.
It was good times.
Hell yeah. Dude, tell me about Furnace Fest.
Oh, shit.
It looked wild.
It was insane. It was fucking insane. I got to thank Curtis over here because this man's talents got me to go to one of the funnest weekends I've had in my entire life.
Hell yeah.
Dude, get there. So I'm working day one. He's working the whole time. He's on like the media team. So he's seeing, they're like, see as many things as you can, shoot as many things as you can. So these guys are running around like fucking chickens with their heads cut off the whole time. I got lucky. I only had to work the first day.
Right.
But I was stuck under the bridge in the where all the merch is, and that's like my voice has been fucked up since then from all that dust. Remember I was telling you?
Yeah, dude.
They call it the Fernie flu.
This man got the fucking Fernie flu.
I've been coughing shit up for a week, and it's just like steel dust. Like the Sunday night when we left, the tops of the tents that had been there the whole time were just deep gray dust just on top of everything. I was like, that's in our fucking lungs right now. We were watching Bane, and it was much better than all the other years.
Yeah.
But the lights, you could see through the light, you know, how like when you're window seal and you see all the dust floating through the windows. Dude, it was like
you could just see everything.
Just everything. I was like, we're gonna die, man. This shit is all inside our bodies right now.
Dude, fucking how was I mean, there was a lot of good bands that played, but
it's you can't see everything.
Right.
And a lot of people, what you would notice is a lot of people were kind of, you'd have to split it. They actually did a really good job of like staggering it, sort of. There was only 2 bands that had a direct competition in the whole schedule.
That's good. Because, like, that's one of my biggest things with Fest is, like...
So you were able to, like, do a circle, and you could catch 2 songs this band, 2 songs this band, and you'd never actually miss somebody.
Right. Yeah, that's my biggest thing with Fest is I don't know. I don't want to spend all this money and, like, go somewhere and then miss, like...
Miss, like, your favorite band.
Right. Or even if it's just a band I kind of like.
Or your second favorite band because your first favorite band's over here doing their thing.
Yeah.
They're very smart with it. They even have an app, and it had a red line. And every time you check the app, that red line would tell you where the sets are. Okay. So you could be like, we're at the halfway of this one. That means this one just started. I'm going to peace out and go catch that half. Because, dude, it was handy as a motherfucker. Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Shout out to the design team on that one.
Hell yeah.
It was great. And then, of course, everybody there's like as nice as can be.
Yeah.
All the bands, I'm talking... They're all playing the best sets of their career. Everyone brought everything to the fest.
Yeah.
I've seen Thursday like 50 times. I have a tattoo of him on my body. It's one of my all-time favorite bands. And I'm sitting there watching it, and I'm like, this is the best they've ever played. I was crying like an infant child.
Sometimes you just got to.
Oh, brother. I was like, my buddy Sean was beside me. Shout out Sean. I was at his show last night. It did awesome. Thanks, everybody. And he saw me and he goes, "It's okay, man." I was like, just fucking pouring tears out of my fucking face. Like, I'm so emotional.
Yeah, the vibes of like all the sets that I saw videos of just looked really,
Dude, it
really
wasn't even
good.
like, it's kind of hard to describe where like the moments you're gonna remember aren't necessarily the sets and stuff. You do, but you kind of like, yeah, I remember they did great, but you remember you're there with your friends and all the
Right.
great times, and it was just like there was never a bad I didn't see one person yelling at another person. I didn't see one fight.
That's rare for a fest.
All the vendors, they have like 30 fucking food trucks. All of them were awesome.
Hell yeah.
Monster has a thing. Monster's just free. You just walk up, they just give
Yeah,
it to you.
dude. They
Water,
had
they
that
have
at the LDB this year, and that shit came in.
they have
clutch.
water stations every fucking 100 feet. You can just get water if
Nice.
you bring a container.
Hell
like,
yeah.
One of the sickest fests you could ever go to.
Yeah.
And oh my god, the amount of fucking bands we saw. I can't even remember. The Saturday I was in the shed for like 4 hours.
Mm.
It was just everyone. All the
Dude.
hardcore started here, and there was a Dirt and Mind Force.
Oh, dude, yeah. I saw that set. It looked crazy.
Who the fuck? It
Drain played that day?
Drain, that's it. Drain is who I'm
Yeah.
thinking of.
They played that day.
And then it rolled into like Sacrifice, Zayo, which that's the old school shit. And then
Right.
of course the only bitch I have is that they put Sacrifice and Zayo, and I was filming with Kurt, and I was like, we have to go dump all this stuff. So I'm walking, I'm like, they're gonna play the songs I want to hear last. Well, they didn't. And they did it first. These
man,
motherfuckers. Because I
no.
come in and I watch the whole set, and I'm like, I can't believe they didn't play 5 Year Winter. And somebody leans over and goes, it was first, man. I was like, fuck that. That is bullshit. Why would you play?
Man.
And apparently he came out and actually said, first thing he said would go, we're just going to go ahead and get this one out of the way. Son
Brother,
of a bitch, dude.
come
I was
on.
so mad. Like the one song. Why?
Right.
Why?
The one fucking song.
Even Haste the Day later in the night, I got at least, because they waited. They waited for the old shit. Dude, just, we're all splitting sets here.
Man, that's fucked up.
That was kind of
I
fucked.
can't believe they did that to you.
Yeah, man. It was very attack.
This
I
was
was
a very
attacked. Yeah.
targeted attack.
They knew. They were like, the fat
Specifically
one
on
left.
you.
Yeah. I know he's a fan of this song. He won't stop
Yeah.
talking about it on the internet.
Yeah, that kind of circles back into what I was saying earlier about Fest is like, man, there's just so much
You
shit
just
to
don't
do,
know, man.
and
Yep.
there's so much like foot traffic
You gotta-
to maneuver through.
And you got to make the best decision you can. Just figure
Yeah.
it out. Yeah. I have no regrets except for that one. I should have just handed Kurt the camera and been like, I got to go see Zayo.
Yeah.
I could have. I very easily could have. It is my fault. You know what?
Right.
I take it back. Zayo, it's my fault. Let me put out a formal apology.
Formal apology, notes app on the band account.
Well, oh, the cards? Working merch? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Plea for Purging. I caught, they did so that's hilarious. I have it on tape, actually. They bring out one of those water balloon cannons. Have you seen where you pull it back
Yeah.
like old school and you let it go and it rocket launches? And I'm like, dude, hell yeah, they bring water balloons, bro. This is sick as fuck. Nope. The lead singer, Andy, owns a food truck. And they drove it from Nashville to the
Oh,
fest.
shit.
They were rocket launching hamburgers into the crowd. It's one of the funniest fucking things.
Were they just like raw in there? Like
They were
no
just
wrapper
made.
or
No, they
anything?
had a wrapper.
Okay,
like
okay.
Tinfoil. But dude, it was like 5 people just constantly hucking hamburgers into a fucking crowd of like 3,000 people.
Holy shit, man!
And they were just. It was one of the funnier fucking things. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
God, I can't even read all these. Yeah, they had these cool ass trading cards too.
that is.
I
Pretty
managed
sick.
to catch a few of them, but they gave me like 1,000 of these things to pass out.
Fucking MS Paint. That band is sick. I saw those
I
No
miss
Cure
them.
photos.
Miss No Cure. That was Friday. I was busy all day Friday. I was stuck in the merch tent.
Yeah, that set looked crazy. Scowl played. I
Scowl was awesome.
didn't see that. That's wild.
They had a massive crowd. They played on the small
Dude,
stage.
I believe it.
And people were like, the guy from 90 Pound Wuss, I was hanging out with him because I was waiting on a set, and he goes, oh no, I was leaving. He goes, hey, you're going to want to stay and watch this. I was like, oh, okay. And we're just standing there, and there was a few people, but then when I looked up after they had started, I was like,
Right.
holy fucking shit. Like the whole yard is just full of people.
Yeah, dude. Fucking Scowl. They they're popping off right now.
Yes, they are.
I saw them last year in Dallas, and like, I mean, they were already big, but now it's like a whole different thing.
Yep.
Them Knocked Loose and Turnstile right now, I think, are like, as far as getting put on like big fests and stuff.
Well,
those are like the big three.
Turnstile did play, and it was.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm aware.
It was fucking
I
insane.
saw the photos.
Did you see
It
the photo
looked
he
sick.
posted?
Oh yeah.
Fucking magician
Yeah,
with a
they
camera,
looked
dude.
sick.
This is ridiculous.
Wait, what?
That photo you posted, the one on the side, from the side with the blue, the teal lights. That. How did you make it look like they're fireworks? Those are.
That's confetti.
That's confetti. Oh,
Dude.
and the amount of confetti. I'm not fucking.
So much confetti.
Listen, it went big boof, right?
Mm.
And then there was another giant poof, right? And then three, like, it was like it was jizzing confetti. You know, it's just like boom, boom, and then a couple little like, oh, I'm
Dude,
done.
yeah.
And then it's 7 o'clock, or near 7 o'clock, because we're last two sets of the thing. Me and
Right.
Kurt are sitting on a generator, just like catching our fucking. 20 fucking hours have passed.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there with Kurt, and I see this thing falling out of the sky, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And it's fucking more confetti.
Still coming down.
It
dude.
was still blowing off the rooftops.
Dude, that reminds me of the fucking Go for Gold confetti and Vinos. It's still coming down to this
Yes.
day.
Oh, it'll be in those rafters for 100 years.
Dude, I know there will be shows where like there's a big bass drop and I just see
Shit
like a
rattles
piece
out of the-
yeah, just a little piece of confetti just falling down into the pit.
You know what a fun game? Look up. The amount of stuff stuck in those rafters that you just would never
Dude.
even think. There's old balloons probably. I mean, who knows how long they've been in there?
And Green Day put that shit up there.
Yeah,
I swear
probably.
to
That'd be
God.
funny.
Yeah, dude, I'm scared to know what's up there.
Botulism,
Yeah,
cancer.
yeah, I can
Yeah.
live well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It can't be worse than what was under that stage. It was fucking horrifying.
I can imagine.
How long have you been playing music though?
Um,
Like how do you get started playing music in BB now? Like
so
nowadays.
I started playing guitar when I was 11. So
Damn.
yeah, so
Was it because of video games?
no.
Oh, okay.
I was actually terrible at Guitar Hero, believe it or not.
Interesting.
I'm still pretty bad, but
If you're a real
yeah.
guitarist, I don't think it goes both ways. Maybe some people are great at both, but like I want to play the real song, and the
Right.
buttons are just like
Well, my thing is like I'm my fingers on my left hand are trained for strings.
Mhm.
So the buttons it doesn't
work.
it doesn't process.
Yeah.
And even though it's kind of like I mean it honestly as a guitar player like it's tracked pretty well for like, you know, whether it would actually be going up or down on the
Yeah,
fretboard
yeah,
like
yeah,
on
yeah.
a real guitar.
Yeah.
Still doesn't compute in my head.
Doesn't compute.
But yeah, so when I was like 11, I got very obsessed with Nirvana.
Mm.
And just like the
As
whole-
one does.
Yeah, as
Crazy
one
that you were
does.
11.
Right. Yeah, like the whole like 90s grunge thing. And then I started watching like guitar tutorials and then also just live sets of like those older bands playing and just watching their fingers, and I didn't even have a guitar yet.
Oh, okay.
And so I was watching this shit for like 3 months, and I was like, you know, Mom, Dad, I want a guitar and all this shit. And then one of my mom's friends, he had a guitar that he just didn't play anymore, and like a little 10-watt like
Yeah.
Marshall amp.
Oh yeah.
And that was my first setup. I think it was like 2 days after I got it, I could play "Come As You Are" like perfectly, and I was like, I'm Slash. Like I'm
a
the best.
god.
Yeah,
Bow
like-
to me, Mom.
Yeah.
I'll take my chicken nuggets in the bedroom.
Right,
Thanks. Yeah.
right, yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I just stuck with it.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. Fucking started playing when I was 11. I probably took like a little break from it when I was like in high school because
Sure.
you know, grades
'Cause
and
high
shit.
school, yeah.
and also yeah, just changing personalities. I
Uh-huh.
was like, I don't even know if I want to play
Yeah.
guitar.
Hormones are a real pain in
Yeah.
the ass. Yeah.
And then around like senior year, I started getting really back into it, and that's around the time I met Peyton.
There
and
you
I was
go.
like, oh shit, now there's a dude that also plays music. So like I have somebody that I can jam with. Or
Is
whatever.
BB a big school? I can't imagine there's a whole lot of people there.
No, I mean there's definitely smaller schools, like
Like, what was your graduating class?
probably like couldn't have been more than 200.
Okay, it's not too
Yeah,
bad.
like it's not
Yeah, not too
tiny,
bad.
but like
Yeah.
every city around us is bigger. So
Right.
yeah. I mean, it was literally like I think it was just Peyton.
But your odds shrink down because who's into hardcore?
Oh,
Well, that's
yeah,
gonna automatically
that automatically
take
cut,
out.
Yeah, that cut like half the people I could have been friends with, if not more.
Yeah, for sure it did. Like, well, there goes that whole chunk.
Yeah.
This guy can play guitar, but is like, then you got the shred guys.
Right.
They want to
I'm
play
not
metal.
interested in any of that.
Right.
I don't, I'm not doing none of that.
Same, no.
I just want to beat up the guitar
Yeah.
and like maybe make it sound good.
Everything's a drum set, guitar, drum
Right.
set, bass, drum set. Yeah, yeah. That's kind of what
In
it
a
is.
way,
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
It's all very rhythmic and
right.
grass. Out the
That's how I like to play. I don't really I never really cared for, which I mean, it's probably because I got into it through Nirvana and shit, but I never really cared to like shred or anything. I just wanted to, it's really like a rhythm thing.
Mine was kind of the same thing, but by the time, my first love was hip hop in the 80s and shit, and then got into rock and roll later, but none of the bands were doing that. Like grunge era
Right.
came through. Ain't nobody playing no solos. Like little bitty piddly ones.
Right.
The shit you can do with a finger, and
Yeah.
they're like, "Oops, I overslid that one's out of tune," and they
Right.
they don't give a shit. It's like made the record, like an
Yep.
out of tune solo's on the record.
Yep.
Love that, and I actually still to this day, we have one solo in a song for Lame Johnny, and we call it the anti solo, and it's just me just hitting every random note I can down a guitar board.
Dude, I'm with it.
Like it's out of tune on purpose.
Yeah.
It's fucked up on purpose.
I'm with it. I don't really
Like it's cool. If I could do it, I probably would, but I've never
Yeah.
had the aspiration or whatever to like sit down and be that disciplined to
right.
scoop down a fretboard at 100 miles an hour.
Yeah. I mean, I did have a friend in high school that like could do the shredding shit, and I was always like just amazed at it, but then he would tell me like, dude, I don't know how you're like coming up with these fucking
Writing.
like how you're coming up with these like melodies and shit. I can't do that. I can just play crazy shit. And I
Yeah.
was like, well, I'm glad I can at least do the melodies
Right.
and shit, because I can't do that at all.
And never will be able to.
No, I probably won't ever try, but like even if I did, I don't know if I could do that, man.
I've tried. Don't get me wrong. I've definitely tried. Just cause, why?
Right.
You get bored, you want to try something new, but it doesn't belong. I mean, I could do it, I guess, but maybe one day when I'm older and I just don't have much to do.
Right.
It's like the bands are kind of like a thing of the past.
Yeah. Dude, when I'm bedridden, I'll be shredding.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'll be shredding.
Bro, I got cancer, but check out this solo.
Dude, I literally can't walk, but I can do this.
Yeah.
I can do this, though.
Uh-huh. Hey, nurse. Like Bill and Tedder. Give her the old Bill and Ted.
Check out this sick-ass dive bomb.
Hey, yo. Yeah. I can't do that either.
That's something that I do want to learn, even if I don't learn to shred. I just want to make it go, wow. That's all I want to do.
Yeah, I can't do it. I know it involves like a harmonic and you got to have a Floyd Rose, I do believe. You can't just do it with any old tremolo. Maybe you can. I don't know.
I don't think you can, because it's, I mean, you got to hit it crazy.
Every guitar I own is fixed at both ends.
Yeah. Same for my whole life until like 2 months ago, and now I have a Jackson that has a Floyd Rose, but I don't know how to set it up.
Hell no.
So I'm
gonna take it to somebody.
Yeah, whenever I get some free time, I'm gonna take it somewhere and get that shit set up.
Renown's always a good spot.
That's where I've been looking at, actually.
I do know that I think they're a little behind right now because like they just moved, so they're trying to play catch up, but they're rad. And also, Alex Hutchinson is coming back and doing guitar setups, and he is fucking. He did my Fender, and it was pre-pandemic, and like it just now needs a new setup.
Shit.
And I play. I mean, I'm a gorilla.
Oh, I've seen.
I play the guitar like a gorilla. I play the drum. I'm just like hard on everything.
That's how you got to be, though.
It is. And that guitar is like a one-off too, which is like it's probably could have been worth money if I'd have just left it in the case. But I'm just like, I love this thing. I'm gonna play the shit out of it.
As you should.
Yeah.
As you should. But yeah, I've been looking at Renown. I just gotta get some free time. Gotta find a weekend where I'm not at any type of
Do you have a
practice or
job?
show. Yeah,
Yeah.
I work at Amazon where.
Oh no. You can't poop. You got 5 minutes to poop. Get back.
So
Everything's in German.
yeah, it's not that bad, but it kind of is whenever you're there for so long.
Sure.
It's just, I mean,
It's just
with
mundane, I feel like.
Yeah, with any job, you're there for long enough and you're just going to fucking hate it.
This time of year, for those kind of jobs, like you go in, it's dark, you leave, it's dark. And you're like, what is my life? All I know is fluorescent lighting.
Right. That's honestly the worst.
Yeah, that is what kills it.
Especially, they put you on that fucking line.
It's like, can we get a goddamn window in this fucking building?
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They've got, like, the only natural light in that building
from the ceiling.
Is not even.
Oh, really?
It's on the dock doors, which you don't even work close to, and there's just a little window.
Yeah.
Like a little tiny, like literally this big.
It's just for the
through.
semi-trucks,
Yeah, pretty much. But, I mean, it's cool, but...
You belong here now. Be content.
That's how it feels.
We love you, and you love us. It's very, like, dystopian, futuristic, like, Black Mirror shit.
Yeah, dude, it's something else, but, what are you gonna do?
Maybe they'll invent... What's that TV show where, like, when they're in the building, they know their job, but when they leave, they don't... What is it? Severance. I think it's an Apple show.
Yeah. Okay.
It is wild as fuck.
I might have to check that out for some therapy.
It's... I don't get it. I watched it. I was like, this is fucking nuts. But it's one of those. It's one of those thinker shows where you got to be like on your game, looking at all the details.
I kind of like those. I can get down with that.
It's very like Christopher Nolan-esque, how he wants to trip everything up.
Right.
Still haven't seen Tenet.
I haven't either.
Yeah. You haven't either? I don't know. A lot of people did. I think that was like the first movie in the theater after the pandemic.
That's
so like,
the only reason I remember it.
I guess not a lot of people were like, oh, we ain't going to that shit.
Nah. Dude, it took me a minute to go back to the theater after that. And even now, like,
I've only been to one film this year. I used to go every weekend.
Yeah. Since the thing went down.
Yeah.
It's like, the theater is like the last place I want to be.
So strange, because when I went, you know what? I had a great time.
Right.
I got the big popcorn. I got the snack. I got the little chocolate snack. Pour in the popcorn.
Yep.
Delicious. Everything was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, I had a great time. And just haven't went back since. That was months ago.
Yeah. I mean, I've been a couple times, but
it's just weird still, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or maybe just fell out of love with it.
Yeah.
I didn't do it for 2 years, so I'm kind of like,
right.
I do this now.
And also circling back to what we were talking about,
Films
there's just not, there's not shit that I want to see.
There's really not.
I mean, I'm trying to think of something. I don't know.
I don't know. Like, and the fact that I think that coupled with the fact that it's like, well, if I just wait literally 30 days, I'll have it in my living room for the shit I'm already paying for.
Yeah.
Disney has caught on. I don't know. And I think DC is also, too. They're waiting now. These movies come out, and they're like, well, now we're going to wait a month or two before we put it on streaming. So maybe they'll buy it.
Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good business model.
Well, that's the old one, the one that worked, tried and true.
Yeah, it's literally like, why did they even? I don't know, dude.
Well, it all got sped up. Everyone all of a sudden was in their home, and they were like, "Shit, we got to do something." And then they were like, "Well, I mean, we got Black Widow for free. I don't really want to."
Yeah, I saw that movie in theaters. I did go see that.
They're like, I don't want to kind of leave.
Right.
It's nice to just eat Taco Bell and fart in my own house, and watch.
I mean,
whatever.
Honestly, it is.
And TVs used to suck ass, and movie screens were fucking dope. And now televisions are far superior as far as image quality. Maybe not size,
right?
But even that, a 100-inch TV in a living room is kind of insane.
Yeah, forget going to the movies, dude. You get the surround sound going with
That's what I'm saying.
big ass
all you
TV.
need is a sound bar.
You're at the movies at that point.
Legitimately, I can turn all the lights off in my house, turn my fucking TV, and shake the whole home, and just be like, "This is fucking awesome," and be drunk out of my mind, or eat anything I want, get up, do a snack, whatever. I ain't gotta go ask nobody for nothing.
That's real.
Damn it! But
we've lost so much.
We've lost so much.
We're just gonna lose so much more. We're still losing.
And now Amazon, they're talking about drone delivery, like same day. Oh, you ordered whatever, this bag of groceries, it'll be there in 8 minutes.
Dude, up in I think it's Rogers. They have a Walmart that's already doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And I went up there a couple months ago and I saw it flying by and I was like, what the fuck? And
They're doing it in Amazon. I think in California they have like same hour delivery on some
same
stuff.
hour.
Same hour.
Damn, dude.
On certain products.
That turnaround is.
There's just some robot.
Yeah.
It ain't one of y'all. It's just something. They go, oh, I need a toothbrush. Click. Oh,
Right.
it can be here like in 8 seconds, and like click the thing, and it just one robot grabs it, hands it to another one. See ya.
I mean, yeah, that's really how it works. It's the most dystopian shit ever.
And air travel is fourth dimensional. I mean,
right.
It erodes every foot. You know.
Right.
So long as they don't collide, you're good.
Dude.
Yeah, it's wild. Scary.
I don't even know what I would need to order from Amazon.
To need
Same
hour
delivery.
Yeah. I think it's just convenience.
Yeah. I mean, maybe like guitar strings, but I don't know if I would order guitar strings.
Imagine
from
you're at a
Amazon in the
venue.
first place.
Imagine, yeah. Well, I mean, they sell all the brands you like.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, what are you rocking on strings?
Lately, I've been rocking the purple Ernie balls. I don't know exactly the gauges. I think the highest is like.
So I rock the 10 to 52s Diodario though.
Are they the NYXL ones?
I
have a pack of those. I just bought them last week. I haven't put them on yet.
You're gonna get addicted.
That's what I've heard.
They are the right amount of movement in the string, but
Yeah.
like they don't fatigue your hands. Like they
Hell
play
yeah.
phenomenal and they last, motherfucker. They last. They're more. I think those are like $15. I think.
Yeah.
But I've had those same strings on my guitar. I just now need to replace them. I think I've been playing the same set for like 3 months.
Damn. That's pretty good.
And I play like a crazy person.
Yeah.
And we practice every week with that setup. Yeah, every week. Yeah.
Yeah, I just went to I think I was at Guitar Center for some reason. And I just saw them up there, and I'd like just seen a post the day before where somebody was talking about them, and I was like, I'm gonna get these.
You're gonna see. We talked about it. You're gonna see them on your Facebook post now.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, let me turn my phone off.
It's too late, dude. Kurt's gonna get them. He's like, I don't even play guitar. Oh, you like Diodario? Well, here's every product they ever made. Do you want to be a member of the club?
You want the discount?
Uh-huh.
We got it for you.
Oh, they do. They do. They have an app. I got sucked in.
Really?
Yeah, they do. And they got points every product you buy because they make. Diodario also owns ProMark, which is the drumsticks I use. Like in the back of every pack, you got a code. You enter in the code, you get points, and we'll send you little coupons and stuff.
They
and
got
like,
you in now?
Fuck yeah, dude. Pieces of shit.
You're in it to win it now.
I hate it, dude. But it's like, fuck, my sticks are $15. My strings are $15.
Right.
I gotta buy sticks every damn other weekend, it feels like.
Dude, yeah. Our drummer.
You're smart convincing your buddy to be the drummer.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, you take the debt.
I have nothing to do with this. Yeah, every other practice, it's just wood chips flying across my living room, and I'm like, sick.
Yeah.
Let's go to Guitar Center.
It's
right
crazy.
now.
Yeah. The amount of money I spend on drumsticks is staggering. It's part of my actual budget for like my life. Oh my
God, man.
I'm not kidding. I have a drumstick budget in my life.
Respect.
I just need a sponsor.
Priorities.
Yeah, priorities. Yeah, light bill or band practice.
For sure, band practice.
For sure. Fuck that light bill.
Yeah.
I got flashlights. Kiss my ass. I know how to cook outside.
Everybody's got a phone.
I'm a Boy Scout, bitch. I cook a tree if I have to. Fuck off.
Yeah, dude. Oh man.
Can you play any other instruments? You starting to want to get the itch to branch out?
I tried like keyboard, piano, whatever you want to call it, like for a little bit, but I was never that good at it. And then I mean, now that I'm in Dryer Fire, I'm playing bass. So kind of the same thing as what I was doing, but it's different.
But it isn't. So there's bassists, and then there's guitarists who play bass.
Right.
So
and I'm trying to be a bassist
exactly
for that band,
I think anyone who's played bass long enough you start to be like, oh, this isn't a guitar.
Right.
Like in the fundamental sense, I need to rethink what this is.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're the rhythm section. You got to, was it Kennedy is the drummer?
Yeah.
You got to lock in.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Like, what's your foot doing? What's my hand doing? What's the snare doing?
Oh, yeah.
You want to go on a rumble? Let's go with the toms, everything.
I think it'll be, I I think I'll be able to get it down because, like, we had our first practice, like, with me there Thursday.
Oh, shit.
And,
This is brand new.
oh, yeah. Like, I've known for 5 or 6 days.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and then I texted them back, and I was like, yo, I learned the whole EP, and they were like, haha, okay. And then they came over the same night, Asa did, to, like, show me the songs.
Uh-huh.
And I started playing them, and Asa was like, damn, you weren't lying. And I was like, dude, I wouldn't lie to you. I told you I learned the songs. But, yeah, but we had our first practice, and, like, they showed me a new song that's not out, and I found myself, as we're playing it, like, how can I, like, change this to, like, fit the kick or the snare differently? Yeah,
fit the groove.
Which, I mean, even as a guitar player, that's kind of like how I write anyways. I don't know, like I can't write without drums at least in my head.
Really?
Yeah, like I don't think I've ever written a riff that's actually gone on something.
You've already got a pattern involved, like,
yeah.
I need it to be like this, do it like this.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever written anything that, like, as I was writing it, I didn't hear drums.
You're like the architect of the song from the bottom up.
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah. So, like, the only downside is, like, I can't play all that shit. So, like, having to explain it to the other band members is
when
like,
the left one does the right hand thing, do the reverse of that.
Dude,
for
when I
this
hit
next
the
part.
chug you gotta hit the
dude.
Yeah.
Practice lingo is like a whole different thing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I when I'm writing songs, I mean, I pretty much do, like, write everything in my head.
Right,
you know, if something gets changed, like in translation,
it's like a schematic. You're just kind of like planning it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whenever shit gets changed, I'm like, cool. If it sounds good, I don't care.
Yeah,
just play whatever. But yeah. So being a bassist now for a band is going to be very interesting because that's already kind of how I like to operate.
I've been everything in a band you can be, and bassist still definitely was my favorite thing.
Yeah.
You're free.
Yeah.
No one gives a fuck about you. Get out of here, idiot.
You're
bassist.
just holding down the rhythm section.
Bro, so long as the seats rumble, fuck off.
Right.
Yeah, I don't need you in my face. I mean, you get to just be in the back. You could be in the back doing cartwheels. They don't give a shit.
Yeah.
It's the funnest thing in the world. You're just having
yeah.
all the fun. No one's looking at the bass guy. They want to see the singer and the
Right.
guitarist do the solo.
Yup.
The drummer's kicking ass.
Yup.
You just got your foot up. Doop, 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 doop.
I'm just holding it down.
I love it. It was my absolute favorite. You could go places and no one talks to you after the show, which is kind of nice. You're just like,
Man.
y'all have fun. I'm gonna load up this gear.
Yeah. Dude, I'm excited for that. I'm not the best new person talker, you know.
Yeah.
Playing a show and then, like, having people come up is
It's
a weird
strange,
thing.
right? Yeah.
And especially because we've only played like 4 shows, so it's like I haven't gotten it down.
I think I've
yet.
been at all of them.
I think you have
think
too,
I
because
have.
at least every Vino show, because I know every
Will,
time
y'all just played at Will's. I was there.
Yeah, that was our first show. Yeah, every time we sound check, I'm just like glancing around,
Right.
just while I'm playing, just
It's
whatever.
me going,
Yeah,
try not to fall asleep.
yeah, dude. Our drummer Peyton, one time at Vino's when we were sound checking, he came up to me after and he was like, "Dude, that guy Corey, you think he likes us? He kept staring at me." And I was like, "Yeah, dude, he's just fucking
Just checking
vibing
it out. Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's
I'm
just
checking
hanging."
it out.
And he was like, "Okay, I believe you. I didn't know."
One thing a drummer's gonna do is watch another drummer and sit and judge. No.
Yeah, I think I told him that. I was like,
Yeah.
"Look, man, he's probably just admiring the."
I always say it. It's kind of a running thing, but I do have like resting bitch face. So I stare,
Right.
and it looks like I'm like, fuck you, but
Yeah.
I'm just watching you. Like I'm just taking it in.
Behind here, it's just.
Yeah. I'm just watching. It's like a fucking new band, which I'm enthralled. I can't believe there's this many new bands.
Yeah, it's sick.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah,
and they just keep coming up.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. I'm very happy to, like, even if I wasn't a part of one, it's just cool to see it.
It's very cool.
I mean, I've been coming to shows since right after COVID. So, like, I think my first
21.
Yeah, so like September, October 21.
Mm-hmm.
And even then it was like different, like way different than it is now.
Yeah.
It's like just in the last I feel like this year it's especially just like fucking
Oh, it's definitely.
yeah, it's just like last year it was kind of, it was going up, and this year it's just like fucking.
It's been on a curve. Like 19 was starting off crazy. So we did the stage thing, all that stuff, and then 2020 we did the rebuild stuff.
Right.
Then it all went then it went back down to zero.
Then we lost everything.
And we were like, man, did it kill all the momentum? Nobody knew.
Right.
I did like 2 podcasts during that whole time. Just like can't talk to him. Like, you kind of just wanna do the thing, and it's like we're all trying to figure this out, and then comes back, and it's like sure enough, like it had flattened out, but it
Oh yeah.
Kurt, you falling asleep, buddy? Nope. You fell asleep. It goes, and now it's just steady climbing.
Oh yeah,
it's
dude.
like what?
It's so sick to see, like.
And I had somebody. I'm trying to put together a drum set for one person because they want to start playing drums, which I have like 5, which, whatever. They're all kind of scattered about. So like trying to do that for somebody. I got a text this morning. Hey, my son just got a guitar. I was like, I think I have an old amp, like just an old shitty amp laying around.
Hell yeah.
All you need is a distortion pedal.
Right.
You
Yeah,
ain't got to be a fucking
that
Marshall.
orange one, the Boss orange pedal.
That's all you need.
That's all you need. That's all I had, and here we are.
That's all you need. And then if you love it, okay, now you can get a job and buy your own expensive ass shit.
Right. Yeah.
Dude, because eventually you get into like the boutique pedal.
Oh,
You're like,
yeah.
oh, only $350 for this fucking hazer thing that makes it sound like laser beams.
Yeah.
It says one trick, it's $350.
Dude, I definitely had that phase. When I was in, I don't know, I was probably in 8th or 9th grade. I think it was for like a birthday gift. I asked my dad to get me this pedal. It was that one that would like make your guitar sound like an organ.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why I did that
Just 'cause.
shit. I don't know why, but
use it
I had
twice.
that phase and I used it twice. I don't know where it is now.
Exactly.
But, it was cool to hear it once.
I'm in that phase currently.
Oh,
So it's weird. It took me a long. I used to be very adamant. If you had to have something to, I'm that way with food too. If you got to church it up, it wasn't good to begin with. Just buy good shit or make good tone. Use your ears, and you can dial. You can make a great sound good if you try hard enough.
Oh yeah.
Which I mean, it's debatable. Right speaker cabinet, you can damn near do anything with any head.
Yeah.
But that's like an argument. Well, you got to have this. I'm like, oh, fuck all that. So I was very much like, oh, what are you using a damn this? If the amp can't do it, you can't do it, dude. You cheat. And I was like very,
man,
and I was very alone in that thought process too. I was like, you're cheating, dude.
I mean, yeah.
And now I'm like, yo, this is tight. And
Yeah.
now I'll spend like $200 on a distortion pedal.
Right.
And it sounds fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was 100% wrong.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely like, it's one of those things where it's like, it's half true. It's also half not true. There are some things that will send your sound, over the edge. But I mean,
we were just like clean and distortion, dude. That's all you need. But it's like, delay rocks,
Right.
reverb rocks.
Yeah.
Like, and then you learn that if you add just a little bit of reverb to your distortion, it rocks even more. You're like, oh shit.
Yep.
It sounds like the big amps. Well, that's because that's what they've been doing this whole time. You've been bitching.
Yeah.
Oh, pedal phase. Yeah, I'm definitely in my pedal. Like, I would have so many if I didn't have restraint.
Right.
I'd have them all. I'd see a thing and just be like, that one's mine now too.
I think right now I'm kind of in like a pedal recession. Right now, all I run on my pedal board is EQ,
Okay.
tuner. That's it. Nothing else.
Rocking the amp distortion?
Yep.
Nice.
It's a orange Super Crush. It's like
Fuck.
it's
Oh, no, I
the
have
solid
it.
state.
I have it.
You got one?
Brother, they're
sick.
amazing.
They're sick.
You can't fuck with them. I'm sorry. We're done.
Yeah.
There used to be arguments, and now I'm
Yeah.
like, this is just as good.
Dude,
and it doesn't
yeah.
break down.
They sound great.
They run like tanks.
Yes.
They never break.
Nope.
Just do yourself a favor and get that.
I'm just running that amp's distortion and an EQ pedal.
It is wild that you're not running a distortion pedal, though. That's crazy.
Nothing.
Just rocking that British distortion.
I do got it cranked, but
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you have to.
Yeah. Keep it cranked. But
11. But this one goes to 11.
putting it on 12, baby.
Hell yeah.
But
Fuck your eardrums.
fuck them. Who needs them?
I mean, I've got this one's pretty much out. This one said goodnight a couple months ago. This one's working on it. I have this beautiful tinnitus ring,
Ooh.
24/7 now.
That's one of my biggest fears now.
Well,
Now that I've, been around in the scene for a while.
I used to think it was all fake and bullshit, and now,
Yeah, nah, I got some earplugs, and
smart man.
Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't want to get them.
Yeah.
Our singer in Death Rattle, he got them for me.
Yeah.
But when he did,
friend.
he opened my eyes with that.
Oh, it's real.
At first, I was like, man, I'll just use these foam ones. But then I'd be at a show, and I was like, man, the foam ones, like, yeah, I'm protecting my ears, but I'm like, I can't hear the show.
Shit.
And so he got me those, and
to get you like the pass-through ones that have like less decibels, but you can still hear everything real clear.
Yeah, it's something like that. They're just like the ones that they look fancy. They've got like the little the fucking circles and shit on them. But yeah, I'm never going back. If I lose them, I'm buying another pair immediately.
Yeah, that's smart.
Good on you. Yeah, that's one of my biggest fears, man. I don't want to go to bed every night and just.
That's it. Right now, as we're talking to you. It's just, and it lives, and what's weird is it's in your head. It's not sound coming from outside. It's inside your fucking head, and it sounds insane.
It's going this way.
And you get used to it until it gets quiet. Like, dude, when it gets quiet, my head goes, ooh, and it just stays that way. And I'm like, I'm going to sit here and talk to myself so I don't have to hear this. This is crazy.
Man.
It's the worst.
Yeah, I hope I don't end up.
You won't.
With that,
just take care of yourself, dude. I've played and been to a million shows. It's my own fault. If you just wear earplugs, it won't happen.
That's fair.
That's a fact.
I need to get our drummer on that. He's the only one in the band that refuses to wear earplugs.
I feel him.
I also get it because I mean it. Look,
but if
you can't lie. It sounds sick whenever you don't got the earplugs.
Oh, it's
in, and
the sickest.
You're 18 and it sounds fucking dope.
But when you're 40 and you're constantly going,
I'm just,
they're gonna nickname me,
Right. I want the man to be able to hear later on. That's it.
We're just thinking about your future, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to come down to my level and just think about this for a second.
I just need to sit him down and be like, man, look.
An intervention.
Yeah,
for
I
his
care
ears.
about you. You're gonna wear these.
Yo, I need you to skip that out and film it because that's funny as shit. That'd be so funny.
You're gonna wear these.
Everybody's just like, we care about you. He's like, I don't care. You crying, dude, you gotta. And then finally they're just like, just put the earplugs in. And everybody's like, what the fuck? This is about earplugs.
Just have it be in Vino's and like everybody else is just around. And then whenever you pull out the earplugs and everybody sees what it's about, everybody's like,
oh, dude, this is so people talk to me at shows now. It's even crazier. It's like when teachers, like when adults talk and Charlie Brown, you're like,
oh man,
that's what it's like. And I'm just like, I'm reading their lips, sort of, and I'll be like, what? And I'll close the bad ear and listen with the good ear. What a joke.
Man.
It's all right.
It's already hard enough with healthy ears to hear people talking at shows. Some people, I don't know how y'all do it, man. Some people, they have full conversations like mid-set and everything. And people try to talk to me in the middle of a set. And I'm like, huh? What?
I don't want to be too mean, but that was some people last night, and it was fucking rude.
Yeah.
That show last night was a benefit show for Sean's sister Shayla. She passed away. And they're going on. I'm like, all right. And the people behind me are just having a full-blown conversation, yelling because they can't. There's fucking a live band playing.
Right.
Yeah. And it's like right behind me, and I just want to be like, oh, my God, dude. Please shut the fuck up.
Yeah, dude.
Please.
I don't know. I've definitely that was at a Whitewater, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's like the worst venue to be doing that.
Yeah.
Like yelling.
There was
during a band.
Right.
Everyone can hear you.
Yeah, everyone. It's 17 feet to the other side of the room. Yeah, exactly.
Everyone can hear you.
We're just like, oh, come on, man. Like, they just started. This is, like, important. This is important. Like, just this once. I don't mind some other shows, whatever. It's fine. Yeah. But, like, come on, just this one.
Just this one.
Just this band, too. It's just this guy is having a moment.
Right.
Like, he set his whole thing up for his sister. Like, just shut the fuck up for, like, 30 minutes.
Please.
It'll wait. I promise. Just enjoy the show.
I'm right there with you, man.
Yeah. It was a little aggravating, but whatever. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Nothing. You know. I just sat there and was like, okay, and I kind of moved. You just move away from it. Stupid old.
Still kind of hear him. And you're just like,
damn it. Dude, last night apparently was insane. Kurt decided to go and watch Taylor Swift instead of support his friends. That's what I know. Damn. I'm just kidding.
That's cold.
No, he got paid to be there, man.
Oh, shit. Okay, well.
Gotta follow the money.
You know. Gotta go where the money's at, bro.
Old T Swift night.
Ugh.
Show me the money.
Dude, just people, and it's not even Taylor Swift. It's just karaoke of Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Oh
It's like
my
that emo
god,
night thing. I don't get the emo
dude,
night thing.
fuck that. He goes to those too. I mean, they're paying him money to be there, but
Yeah.
I can't fathom going into a room
Yeah.
and not. You're paying a pretty decent amount to just watch other people sing somebody's song.
Right.
What the fuck?
Dude, we had it was like a couple days before the I Was Afraid shows. When Darby got here, like we all went, and I think Evan like knew somebody, whatever, and
Evan knows everybody.
yeah, so we went, and like I'd never been to one, obviously, because I never really cared to go to one, but I was like, whatever, everybody's going, I'll go. We walk in, and I'm like, okay, this was a mistake. What the fuck is going on here? What are y'all doing?
Yeah.
It was so odd, man. It was like uncanny what was going on. It was like all of these regular people singing these like not even emo songs. It's just songs from the 2000s.
They weren't even good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like these people are feeling themselves too.
Yeah.
They're like in it.
Is that Seether? Oh, I'm so emotional right now.
It was something else.
Yeah.
It was something else, man. I don't understand it.
Right? Yeah. They're playing like the fucking just what was on the radio emo, like
Right.
not actual emo bands.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck is happening right now?
Right. And even if it was just the like radio,
Somebody
emo,
doesn't throw on Cutie without the E right now, I'm gonna lose my
Man.
shit.
It's 3 hours of Taylor Swift, no skips, like no doubles, like
No.
no double a single song.
No.
I mean,
No. Nope. Sorry. Shout out to her. She's crushing the game. Nope.
she's
fucking-
crushing the game.
There you go.
She do got a lot of songs though, I'm sure.
Well, I mean, you've been around that long. You better have a lot of songs.
Yeah.
Albums on there?
Something like that. It's a lot. It's a lot for a single
yeah.
artist.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was more. Like,
Well,
'cause-
all those artists have, I mean, just a terabyte of shit they can go.
Right.
Because they record and then they dwindle it down to 15.
Yeah.
You know, they'll record 50 songs and be like, well, this is the best 15 songs.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Yeah, man. I'm fucking.
their process is vastly different than our process.
Ours is like, okay, we've
Yeah.
got to write. We got to come up with something.
And theirs is, hey,
in
we wrote
24
these songs.
hours.
Yeah.
We're in the studio like in 3 hours. How are we gonna come up with a song and get it like polished enough to go on this record?
So it's so strange that things have reverted to like the original way we put music
They
out.
also go in
Right.
the studio like weekly.
Yes.
there,
Yeah.
fucking
I'm
nonstop.
I'm almost convinced that I don't ever want to. After My Hands to War releases their record,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that I ever want to do it again. I think I just want to do that. Like you go in, name Johnny. We're thinking about. We have 3 songs that aren't released because everything stopped and just got in that car crash.
Right.
We haven't written a song in a while. But it's like we need to brush these 3 off and get them down. But I want people to be able to hear them. It's like, why don't we just go to Tedford's, live stream it, do it once, do a single take, and then cut, and then go in the console, toss a master chain on that fucking thing, and immediately put it on the internet. Fuck promoting it, fucking, like you just
Did you
go,
do it?
we're gonna, well,
Have you done it yet?
no, we haven't done it yet. That's what I'm thinking about doing.
You should do it.
I'm like, this seems just as good as any other way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's only 3 songs. You do it
Oh, yeah.
live so people can stream it on the internet if they want
Right.
to, put it on YouTube. And then it's basically like a show. You
Yeah.
single take the thing, and then you come back and just master it so it sounds a little bit better than the live stream,
Right.
and send it out.
Do it, man.
Like, that's
That would
cool too, though,
That would
right?
be pretty sick.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, I just love. I don't know. Maybe it's just like being a musician. I just love seeing bands do like kind of weird shit like that. Just like
I think
like why not? You know
it's
what I
like
mean?
the next evolution. Well, singles are everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Put the whole album out as a single, then release the whole album at the end of the year.
Right.
You know, like do one
Yeah.
song a month, or
Yeah.
just never stop putting out music if you're capable of it. If you can write that many songs,
Yeah.
if I had the time, I could. I love writing songs. It's
Oh,
my
yeah.
favorite.
Dude, it's a double-edged sword for me sometimes because like it's either really fun or it's like pain.
Cutting teeth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's painful sometimes because you know I'll be at work or whatever and I'll like think of a riff or whatever. And then I come home and I'm like, I got that down. And then I want to sit there and write the whole song. Sometimes it happens, but sometimes it's like it just stops at the riff that I thought about earlier. And I'm like, I can't just like get rid of this because I like it, but I don't know what else to put on it.
We have a song called Double Pedal Bourbon. It's probably the only song I ever liked the riff so much I just kept the riff for years, actual years. And I would just play it as like a sound check or just as a goof. And then finally one day, me and Justin are sitting down and we just I start playing it. And for some reason that day,
it just clicked.
We just clicked and wrote the whole fucking song. And now it's one of my favorite songs to play.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it happens like that. I tweeted a couple weeks ago, like, sitting down and playing guitar to write, you're either going to come up with some crazy good shit in, like, 15 minutes, or you're going to sit there for 3 hours and not come out with anything.
Nothing. That's right.
And that's the story of my life.
Yep.
That's how it always goes. It's either really good or really bad. There's no in between.
I got some news for you. It's forever.
It doesn't change.
It doesn't change.
That's what I've heard, man.
And sometimes, you ready for the bad news? Sometimes you'll go months without getting something out of your body, which is like you need to expel the poison. I feel like that's what songwriting is kind of like.
Oh, yeah.
I need to get something out of me creatively.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. You start getting cranky. You know, you're like, I just need to play or jam or something.
Yeah.
Please, God, let me write a song.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's definitely like sometimes it's just like the reason that it feels like it's all I want to do is because it's really what I should be doing. It's what I need to do.
Right. It's what I'm here for. In some weird way, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
I'm
at least today in this moment. That's all I want to do.
Yeah.
So why not fucking try to come up with something cool?
That resonates hard on this side of the table. That's it. All I ever wanted to be was a musician. The universe had other plans, but I went through a lot of wild ass shit. I've done a lot of wild ass shit.
Right.
And now I get to do this. So it all worked out.
Yeah, and like even, I don't know, a lot of people now that like Death Rattle's been playing shows and stuff, and like this is my first band, so like this is like a new thing for like people in my life to, with like family, they've seen me playing for years and they're like, oh, you're going to be a rock star and blah, blah, blah. But, now that I'm actually in a band and shit, it's weird because like people will be like, well, y'all are doing this now, but just wait, in 10 years, you'll be selling out arenas. I'm like, I don't even really want to do that. Like, if it happens, cool. But
great.
I'm just trying to make music with my friends.
I just
at
want
the end of the day.
$500 a week.
Right.
Why is that hard?
Right.
That's my whole thing.
Yeah.
It used to not be. There actually was a time where you could just kind of be a bar band and make a living.
Yeah.
It wasn't a great living, but you didn't have to have a job.
Right.
And now it's like, well, I work 40 hours a week, and then I work 60 hours a week making content because I have to be a professional at TikTok.
Yeah.
Being a musician, that kind of matters.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
I have a lot of hangups with the new way of things. I'm just like, no, that shit stinks.
Oh, yeah.
You got to be a professional every goddamn thing.
Yeah.
You got to be a fucking video editor,
or you have to
audio
have the
engineer.
money to hire somebody who
exactly.
is
Yeah,
to do all of that shit. Yeah.
And pray to any god you have or the universe that it just fucking pops.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
pray to the algorithm, brother.
How many people do you think? It's definitely more than is.
Mm-hmm.
There's more knots than is's.
Right.
How many knots are out there who are crushing the game and they'll never get it?
Mm-hmm.
That's also like, damn, which that's always been the case.
Right.
You could go, there's a documentary, what is it, Iron? It was a band from like the 80s. Steel something, Iron something. Anyway, it's a phenomenal documentary, and it's these guys who are in this band. It's like, no one knows like why it never happened. They toured. They did everything right.
Right.
But it just never worked. And cut to them, they're like working in a school cafeteria or like a prison cafeteria or something. They're from Canada. God, I wish I could remember the name of it. It's a phenomenal documentary.
Dude, it sounds interesting.
And I'm like, fuck, that's me, man.
Yeah. We toured the world.
I'm one of the knots. I've just done a lot of neat shit, but just every time you get like that, like they played like this giant thing, they're playing in front of 10,000 people. They went on this tour. It was a great tour, but they just didn't catch.
Yeah.
Just something about it.
Yeah. I mean, I think
sometimes no matter what it is, you're just not gonna. It's just not gonna roll,
Yeah, like like I said, if it did happen and like
Oh,
the band
sure.
I was in fucking blew up, that
Who
would be
doesn't
cool.
wanna be fuck-
That would be cool.
Absolutely.
But like
The
at the
coolest
end
shit
of the
in the
day,
world.
I'm like very satisfied just making cool shit that I like.
Oh, me too. That's
Like,
why I'm in 4 bands.
That's what it's about.
Yeah. I like all kinds of genres. That's why I'm in so many bands, so I can write all the time different stuff.
Yeah.
And they play a show here, play a show there, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Right.
I just want to do music.
Yep.
In any capacity.
Yep.
Talk about music.
Yep. That's
Write
all
music.
it's about, man.
Yeah. And now I've got my thing at home, and now I've started diving into like the digital creation space.
Shit. Yeah.
Which, God, praise all y'all that know that shit. That is fucking my life up.
Oh, yeah,
I'll be at
dude.
home for like 3 hours. She's like, "Oh, how far did you get?" I'm like, "I got a verse.
Yeah.
I got a verse. I could have played it in 8 fucking seconds, but it took
Yeah.
me 3 hours to type it out."
Dude, yeah, I haven't even like tried with all that stuff. I've thought about getting into it because, you know, like I said earlier, I write with drums in mind. So
Right,
if I
so
could program
exactly.
drums, it would be amazing. I would be writing records every week.
I think
but
I'm going to take the loser way out, and I'm just going to buy an electronic drum kit.
Yeah. I mean, fair though.
Because now you can map it right to your computer, and
Right.
it'll just lay it all out for you.
Yeah.
And you can just be like, "Oh, push a button. It sounds perfect.
Yeah.
Great."
Dude, yeah, I'm also not gifted in that capacity of making
Yeah.
music. I can't do all that.
I even, I'll get on GarageBand and be like, "I need to make a sample." It takes me like 9 days to come up with something cool.
Yeah.
And even after the 9 days, I'm like, And everybody's like, "This is awesome. This is great." And I'm like,
You know.
This thing's a little too loud. This one, you can't hear. There's this thing. There's like this cello underneath there. You can't even hear it.
Yeah.
I stink.
Trust me, guys, there is
Yeah.
a cello. I swear
But
to
I used
God.
to do everything through my laptop speakers. I didn't have nothing. Now I finally got some studio monitors, so now I
Oh,
can
nice.
actually mix
Yeah.
correctly.
Hell yeah. We tried, like, me and a couple of my friends, like, in high school and stuff, we tried to, like, record music and shit. But there's so much that goes into it, man. And, like, I don't have that in me.
Dude.
I can play it. I can appreciate it when other people know how to do that shit, but I can't do that.
Yeah.
It doesn't work up here for me.
Sometimes you got to know, like, I got to pay. This is something I have to pay for.
Yeah, and I'm fine with that.
That's
you
me.
know?
Like,
Yeah.
I'm only doing this because I want to make demos with
Right.
stuff. The only reason I'm even learning how to do it.
Mhm.
Everything else, it's like, well, I'm just going to have to go somewhere, pay an
Yeah.
engineer, because when we do that, it sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Like, we did all the guitars and stuff, which guitars are easy, man. It's just a microphone. Just capture the fucking tone.
Yep.
We did that in vocals by ourselves, and even the vocals we sent to someone to have them finish them.
Right.
And then drums, paid somebody. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Dalton. We paid Dalton. And I was like, nope, we're going to go do drums somewhere else. We're not doing it
Yeah.
ourselves. There's no fucking way.
Yeah. I mean, it's something that I would like to get into for sure, but I feel like there's such a steep like barrier of entry that I don't know.
A lot of
I'm
time.
gonna just keep riffing.
A lot of time. A lot of free sessions.
Yeah.
Hey, come in and just play. Just play.
Yeah.
I just want to see what I can do with it.
Just give me something to work with here. Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Shout out to the people who can learn that shit.
Yeah. Big time. Cause like I said, it doesn't work up here for me. So
Yeah, it doesn't compute very well in my
No.
brain either. I don't know why either. And I think it's just one of those things that's just never gonna pop.
right.
I can sit there and type away all day and make MIDI drums, but it just like put me behind a drum kit, let somebody else handle the other stuff.
Right. Yeah. I feel that.
And it's more productive if you're not stressed out. So if you're sitting there stressing yourself out, like, oh God, I've been here all day and I've only got XYZ done.
Right.
It's like it's like, to me, it's $500. It just pay the $500. You know?
Right.
Figure it out.
I mean,
Sell a kidney, do something.
Yeah.
Like
$500 or like months of my
exactly,
life to learn how to do this.
exactly.
I'm paying the $500.
That's kind of it, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of it.
I'm paying the $500.
Yeah. I could just do it once, and then in 2 years when I need to do this again, I can just pay another $500.
Right.
Or wait, inflation, so like $700.
Yeah.
But it's a 2-year gap.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I'll start saving now. I'll start saving as soon as we put this demo out. I'll start saving.
You
for
work
the
at
next
Amazon. Listen, you can move up quick there, I heard, because everyone quits every 7 seconds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can. Well, you can get to like a certain level, but it's one of those places where like the actual people that make like the good money,
yeah.
you have like 3 options.
They're gonna be there forever.
Yeah, you either get that. There's 3 ways to get that position. You either
Kill the guy at the top. Oh, wait.
work there for 8 years.
Yeah.
Which is
Too long.
insane.
Yeah. Hang yourself on the rafters.
Have military experience or
What?
have a bachelor's degree. There's no other way to do it. You got to do.
You
got to
have a degree to have a decent job at
in a warehouse.
Amazon in a warehouse. What the fuck? Oh, you want to drive the forklift? Where's your PhD?
Yeah. Oh, I can drive the forklift. Okay.
Hey, boy,
I can do that.
I fucking drive a forklift.
Yeah, I
son.
can do that. Listen,
I drive a forklift all day.
forklifts are underrated.
They are very
That
fun.
shit's fun.
It's a good job.
It is fun.
I would
as
like
hell.
that in like one of those like Tyson plants where it's refrigerated.
Oh, yeah.
You're just in a coat driving a forklift all day. Bitch, are you
Man.
kidding me?
Dude,
That's the
dream,
life.
Yeah.
I spent 12 hours loading chicken hearts into a fucking freezer. Like who?
Yeah.
What a
Yeah.
great day.
Dude. Yeah.
You forklift certified? You know it. Hell
You know
yeah.
it, dude. Don't even play with me about my forklift certification.
We made Kurt wet with our certifications. Oh, you're certified? Oh my.
You said forklift?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually. Man.
Shout out Jobs, man.
Shout out Jobs. Dude, so I was gonna bring up since I'm here. When you had Evan on a couple months ago, y'all were talking about Towncraft. And I was looking for that at that time. I don't know if it was related. Like, I don't know if the person that posted it on YouTube saw that or if it was just a crazy coincidence. But, like, a month or 2 later, the whole documentary got put on YouTube.
No shit.
It's up there.
How
It's
about
on
that?
YouTube.
Sometimes the universe is just doing things.
It
man.
was weird as hell,
Yeah.
man. Because, like, I remember, I'd talked to Evan about it. And then, like, a month later, he comes on here. And then a month later, it's on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't know if those 2 things were, like, correlated.
Who knows?
But,
Who knows?
I mean, it was just...
I'm telling you, this thing reaches people I would never understand.
Right.
Like, it's already getting out of my grasp. Like, what the fuck? I had someone text me. I don't know this. Text the Overdrive page. Sorry.
Yeah.
So Sam. So Kurt and Sam. Sam runs some of the social media stuff. He gets a message. He's like, hey, that venue we're talking about in Louisiana, the guy heard the episode. It was this. He sent photos of it.
What?
We played there one time, and we weren't even supposed to play there.
Yeah.
Because the show in Shreveport got canceled, and we called, and they were like, yeah, sure, come play. And they let us play, and they did a fucking, like, death match, ladder match
Hell
while we
yeah.
were playing
That's
in a
pretty
skate
sick.
park in
That's
Bossier
pretty
City.
sick.
And he's listened to it. It was called Holy Roller Skate Park. And then he gave me the rundown. He was like, and then it changed its name. And then eventually it closed. So it's not there anymore. And I was like, what the fuck? That's so crazy.
Yeah.
You
Dude,
just
that's
mention it on a
wild.
thing. And then it's because it really is just out there forever. And someone
Right.
can come across the thing and be like, oh, yeah, that's my hometown. Yeah, here you go.
Right.
Here's all the information you need. And you're like,
Yeah. You completely forgot you had that conversation, and then,
oh, that happens a lot. They're
Yeah.
like, when you talked about this thing, and I'm like, what thing?
Yeah. Yeah. But, yeah, man, somebody fucking posted Towncraft, and I was looking for that.
That's crazy.
Obviously, I hadn't seen it, because when it came out, I was like...
Maybe it did. Maybe somebody heard it and went, oh, I have that.
Yeah, maybe, dude.
It takes
'cause-
4 seconds to put something on YouTube.
Yeah, I was talking to him about it. I was, like, hitting up everybody that I thought might know where I could find it. And, everybody was just telling me, like, yeah, it's probably in somebody's attic.
Yep.
But, like, nobody knows that it's in their attic.
Yeah.
So, and then it got uploaded, and I watched it. And it was just, I don't know, it was a weird situation how that happened. But
That's so
pretty
many
cool.
things. If you have stuff in your attic, put it on the internet. Damn.
Yeah.
We went to Furnace Fest, and like now there's like this community. There's a community group page for that, and it's very active. And people are like, "Oh, it was so this year was so great." And blah blah. I went home and I found this cassette tape from '01.
Oh, shit.
Somebody tell me how to get it on the internet. Like more than one person put that out there.
Damn.
Like I got these mini DV tapes. How can I get them and put them on YouTube? And you're like, people just have shit.
Yeah.
Things you're like, oh, that'll never, no one was there, blah, blah.
Right.
It's like, well, we got the whole show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I love that shit. Like,
Me too.
I don't know if you've ever, like, delved into the like lost media thing, but like there's this whole community on the internet.
Oh God.
I don't know, but it's like pretty big on YouTube where like lost media is basically just some shit that like you can confirm it exists from other things, but like you haven't found the actual thing. And like a lot of times there will be like a community of people that'll look for it and they'll find the thing. Like it's random shit, like an old SpongeBob commercial for like an actual sponge or something.
Right,
you know,
right.
just random stuff. But I don't know. There's something about it.
And like a collective group of people, like, I do remember that.
Yes, literally every time there's like, you know, even if it's just 10 people, those 10 people will find it.
And they are relentless.
Yeah.
They will find it.
They'll find it by any means
Reddit
necessary.
is the most insane shit. Post a picture from outside a window and they're like, you're in New Hampshire, dude.
Yeah.
The 300 block. I know right where you're at.
I used to live there.
The fuck?
Yeah.
I used to look at that all the time when I take a bath.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Reddit is it's a scary place.
Scary.
But,
I don't go there.
I
stay way away from fucking Reddit, TikTok. I'm officially old. That's the dark. It might as well be the dark web, dude. Reddit's dark web for me.
Yeah, I mean, I've just got like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube.
I would love to get rid of Facebook.
That's the one.
It's my next on my list.
It will go first if I ever start.
YouTube, I still love a lot. Instagram's fine. I don't post a lot. I was looking. I did Furnace Fest last year, and I just did it. And I was like, I should make an appreciation post.
Right.
And I was like, oh, I've only made like 4 posts since then. It's like a whole year went by, and I only posted 4 things.
Page, only thing I've ever done.
That's right.
I mean, that's kind of how like my Instagram is. I like to just do the photo dump thing. So like every couple months,
that's a lot of my friends.
Yeah, just drop like 10 pictures of some shit I've been doing.
You'll have the flop throughs. You know,
include a meme at the end.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So the AI picks it up and all your friends see it.
Yep.
I've been noticing that a lot. A picture of a cat or something or a meme. I heard on that's what we're gonna start doing on TikTok for Crows is adding our music. We're working on our EP right now, and then some guy was like, "Oh, I just added my soundtracks to anime because anime is such a fucking huge deal on that app.
The algorithm picked it
That
up.
the algorithm picks up the anime and the songs are attached. So if anybody likes a song, on TikTok, you can just click it and go find the song."
Okay.
And I was like, that is fucking genius.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good fucking idea.
Fuck a music video.
Yeah.
Just attach it to whatever's popular.
Right.
Just go in the news and be like, what's trending? It's all terrible. Stick my song on top of it.
Yeah. Dude, I feel like these days.
all
like,
press is good press.
A music video, I feel like, is so much harder to like make it be unique now.
Who you
Because
telling?
there's like, I mean, it's just that
We spent so much time making the one for Insignias. This crafting this beautiful art, like going over the shots with Kurt.
Yeah.
I mean, we would literally like go through and be like, okay, come across this way, blah, blah. We'd all watch it back and be like, maybe this, do that. Hey, you got... Took 2 days to do this thing. We did it in 2 parts. So 2 separate days to film this fucking thing. Get it all stitched together. This is amazing. The one we shoot with our phone goes fucking crazy. Like, and it's just one take. Piss on you.
The one we shot with our phone goes crazy.
Yeah. A single take, it's a fucking 49-second song. Like, boop, there's all the numbers you need. Like, God, dude. But the one we crafted a fucking masterpiece with this last one. It's my favorite music video I've ever done.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, at the end of the day,
you never know what it is, man.
Some of it's just chance, I think. Like, just luck. If shit hits or if it doesn't, but...
Having eyes on you already definitely ups your chances, for sure, because you got more people sharing and whatever.
Right.
You know, the numbers matter. But... yeah, it really is just, you don't know which moment it's going to be the moment.
Right.
So it's almost like the spray and pray method where you just kind of put it all out there and just wait for something to hit and then you're good.
Right.
But then I feel like you get boxed in. Like there's a band, I know y'all have seen them. The lead singer sounds like Jack Black. And Jack Black actually like duetted him once.
I know who you're talking about. Oh,
Everybody knows these guys.
They always...
Who's our real drummer?
Yeah,
who's
they
our
always
real
come
guitarist?
up on my YouTube shorts.
They come up on everybody.
Yeah.
They're fucking they do it. They go viral with everybody.
Yeah, and they've been doing that for years.
But it's the same post every time.
Yeah.
They haven't changed. I don't know a fucking song they have other than the guy can sound like Jack Black to a T and damn near looks like him. Like he's just a bigger Jack Black.
Yeah.
But They're crushing it.
They figured it out.
They're crushing it.
Yeah.
And they do the same thing every video. Guess who our keyboardist is? We don't have one.
Yeah.
You know? What the fuck?
Dude, I saw this video 3 years ago. I already know who your fucking drummer is.
That's right.
Stop.
That's right.
Leave me alone.
But it just stays in there. They're
It
just
stays,
crushing
man.
it.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't figured out the algorithm shit yet.
Yeah.
I don't know if there is like a full way to like 100% get it down, but if there is,
We
I'm
finally
not there.
posted one the other day. It's the first one I love, and it's with Sean.
Mm-hmm.
And Sean's just sitting there. I don't even remember doing this. Sean's just sitting there, and I've just got like this blank look on my face. I must have been contemplating something, and I guess Kurt didn't switch the camera over, and I just go, I'm just gonna fucking start doing crack, man. Fuck it. And somebody Sam put the more you know thing flying over
Yeah.
afterwards.
Hell yeah.
I was like, this is what we need. This is what we're here for.
I'm just gonna start doing crack, man.
I had to fucking text him. I was like, I don't even remember saying this, but this is funnier than a motherfucker.
Dude,
Whiskey, man.
Dude,
Yeah.
that whiskey.
it'll do it to you.
Maybe that's it. I should start opening with like one shot just to get like even keeled.
Whatever that stuff was he had. Take at the beginning.
It was turpentine. Dude, it was like drinking gasoline. He's like, it's smooth. I'm like fire. It's
Yeah.
smooth like
The
fire.
one at the end was smooth. That was fine.
Dude, my face
Man.
tells a different story.
Yeah. Yeah, man, just fucking, take a shot at the beginning. Ask Kurt, like,
It's so
hey,
bad.
man, what are we at? An hour? Knock another one back.
Yeah. Do one an hour.
Yeah.
One shot an hour. Yo, I had 2 and it was tough. I don't know if I had 3, I'd be leaving here every Sunday. I'd be like, well, I stay at Kurt's on Sundays now.
Yeah.
Sorry, boo. Let's order some pizza.
I'll start paying 1/7 of the rent
Right.
since I'm here one day a week. Consistently.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yep.
man.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
know.
man.
How long are we going, Kurt? Not long enough? Oh. Fuck yeah, it's an hour 20
Let's
already.
go,
Crushing
dude.
it, dude. See, told you.
Hell yeah.
I thought
Time
like
does fly. I thought it had been like 30 minutes.
30
maybe.
minutes. I was like maybe 45 to an hour, maybe
Yeah.
already. Yeah, it's crazy.
That is wild. Yeah.
And we've already talked about so many things. It's just like, you
Yeah, I
just
know. I'm like
go.
scratching my brain for like what we haven't talked about yet.
Oh, there's so much. You could talk about
Oh,
so many
there-
things.
There'll be something.
And we can talk about literally anything. Like, do you do outdoor shit? Are you outdoorsy? You're from BB. Did they make you go
Honestly,
outside?
I've
They
got
make you go
I've got
outside.
BB stolen valor. I don't do a lot of shit outside.
Oh my God. You're a failed state.
Look, man. All I know
Get
is
out.
risks.
No, I'm
Look,
just kidding.
man. I I played baseball when I was a kid.
Okay, that sounds odd shit.
Not for very long though.
Okay, well, that's fine. Yeah, you did pick up guitar at
Yeah,
11.
yeah. That's
You're like, ooh, bugs.
oh, dude. Actually, when I was in like 6th grade, I guess that would have been the grade I was in. I joined the school band, like the marching band, and I was gonna play trumpet.
Well, that's something.
I was going to, and I went for a month. And then I got a guitar. And I was like, fuck this.
Fuck you,
I
lame-ass
cannot play.
nerds.
I can't play Black Flag
Yeah.
on a trumpet, dude. What are you talking about? I can't do that.
But see, you grow up and you realize, yes, you can. I wish I had played the trumpet also.
Right.
Tommy
Yeah.
played trumpet for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But yeah, not a lot of outdoor shit.
All right, that's fine. I mean, shame on you, but
Look, man.
I'm just kidding. It's really shame on your parents. What were they doing? They're probably like physicists or something. You're like smart ass parents. You're like, well, I'm gonna, yeah,
Yeah.
He brings up some real sad shit. My mom died when I was
Yeah.
born, so there's that asshole.
Well, actually, since
Oh,
you have
no.
to know,
No, I don't. If it's sad, please God, don't say it.
no, I just got some regular parents. Great
Okay.
parents. I love them, but
They're
yeah.
regular.
I mean, they're not physicists.
What about games and stuff? Were you a gamer?
Oh yeah.
I feel like you're in the right generation where it's like you just grew up with the shit in your hand.
Oh yeah. So I mean I can remember. I think like I say my generation, but technically like Gen Z goes to like I
Yeah,
think
it's a
like
few.
2011 or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
So like my generation, as in like kids that are around my age.
Mhm.
I feel like we were the last kids that grew up like and can remember like before the internet was just like everything. I definitely remember like having a computer in the house.
You remember the
forever
old
ago.
version when you had to go to .coms.
Yeah. But like not like having a phone and being able to pull up Safari and shit.
You have a supercomputer in your pocket.
Right. Yeah.
Like,
but
legitimately.
Yeah.
I used to have to wait 4 hours to see one titty.
Yeah.
Now I wait 4 seconds and get upset I can't see 300 titties. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, but fucking yeah. So when I
Yeah. I got too many titty tabs.
too many, dude. But yeah, I played games a lot when I was a kid. I had the original Xbox. That was my first console. Yeah.
Fancy.
Yeah, I think the 360 was already out by that point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My cousin gave it to me.
Yeah.
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 I got it for like my 5th or 6th birthday. So
Damn.
when I was 5 or 6, that would have been like 2008
The times are so
or
different.
9.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so the 360 was already
For
well
sure
out.
the 60 was
yeah,
out.
I think that thing came out in like 2005. So yeah.
Damn.
But
you're blowing my mind right now.
yeah, I don't know, man. I try not to like, you know, being in the scene. There's like a lot of people that are older than me.
So wait, you're born after 2000 then?
Oh yeah,
So-
03.
03.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Wild, man. That's so crazy.
Yeah, I like a lot of my friends in the scene are older, obviously,
Yeah.
because you know
Get
they
the-
fucking been here just forever.
Well,
and like
we're kind of 50-50 now. It's like a bunch of young kids and a bunch
Yeah.
of old kids, and we're all just kind of mingling now, which is
Right.
great. But back in the day, like my day, that shit didn't happen.
yeah,
They hated me.
that's what I've heard. Yeah,
Yeah. They were the worst. Like, there was a
Yeah.
few, don't get me wrong.
Mm.
There's a handful of people who were just like, yeah, dude, come on. But a lot of people would just look at you funny, or they would
Yeah.
just straight up be like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like,
Fuck
damn,
you,
dog.
kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Legitimately, how it was in the early
Yeah.
2000s.
It's how it, I mean, the 90s too.
yeah,
It was just kind of, I guess maybe they were just mad you were coming in and taking all
Yeah.
their spot, you know?
I don't know, man.
It's like, we were kind of like the first, maybe the second generation of incomings that were like, we can all just kind of be here.
right.
It's like my whole motto now is like, I thought this was supposed to be fun.
Yeah,
Like, this is music. Yeah, we're supposed to have a good time.
Right.
Why the fuck is everyone mad?
Yeah.
What the fuck happened?
Why does everybody hate me?
God damn, bro. Like, we just got here.
Yeah,
Like, our scene just got this good. Can we just pump the brakes on mad and
yeah.
have some fun?
I mean, I think now
Do a
it's-
backflip.
It's definitely like, I don't know. I mean, especially in a place like Little Rock, it's
Mhm.
definitely better to kind of keep shit
Together.
good
Yeah,
vibes.
yeah, yeah.
You know, like not.
You gotta.
Yeah, because
If-
I mean,
if
without
it-
that,
If it dissolves quick,
mhm,
it can be unraveled very fast.
right,
Yeah.
Yeah.
One hard beef, and it's like, ooh,
Right.
shit.
yeah. So it's cool that you know, shit's not like that now. I'm very grateful that
Yeah.
I'm not getting beat up. Yeah, I'm not
Let me
getting
tell you
beat
about
up
the
for
dark
being
times,
14.
kids. Yeah.
and like that's it.
Uh-huh. Oh, you play music? You suck.
Yeah.
Come back when you don't suck. You're like, I don't know when that is. You suck.
Come back whenever you can buy beer.
Basically, that's kind of what they were saying. Like, oh, your crowd can't buy the bar.
Yeah.
Like, leave and go somewhere
Yeah.
else because we need people to buy beer.
Right.
Yeah. You nailed
Yeah.
it.
But I mean, it's cool now because you know, a lot of like the older people in the scene are in a lot of the bands that I looked up to.
Absolutely.
Like before I even started coming to shows, and I just knew that there was a band
Uh-huh.
near me that like you know was doing cool shit. So
Oh, man, yeah. When I was young, I'd see bands and be like, they're from here?
yeah. Oh
The
yeah.
Fuck?
I mean, I still have like just as recently as like a year ago, just was finding bands that I was like, what the fuck? They're from like Little Rock, and like it's weird
That's
still.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like, they're so fucking good. Why are they from here?
Right, yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. It's cool to have you know people that if you got some questions about some band shit or whatever as a kid that doesn't know anything about any of it. You got some people to ask nowadays.
And they'll actually share.
yeah, they
Like,
won't
they
beat
want
you up
yeah.
for asking.
They'll actually share the information. Get out of here, kid. They'll actually be like, oh, no, it's this. Yeah, just do that. And if that don't work, you know, you got to find your own way sometimes.
Yeah.
So what's works for you might not work for me
Right.
or vice versa.
Yeah.
The way I did it, you know.
Yeah.
That's the great thing about stuff like this. You can have these long-form conversations and talk about these wild ideas and like, well, for this band, it definitely works.
Right.
You know? So try it out. Fuck. You got
Yeah.
all the time in the world to try one thing. If it doesn't work, try another thing.
Right. Yeah. It's cool, man.
Or you just break up immediately.
Yeah. You could just do that. You know, that's a lot easier. You know.
You know what? Wasn't what I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
Later. Too soon? Yeah, you're right. R.I.P.
Too
to all
soon.
those 3-month bands.
Sometimes, you know, it happens like that.
I think that's most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time it happens.
I think most of the time. They're very rare that a band like sticks it out and like
Yeah.
you're like, how long we been? Oh damn, y'all been 5 years? Well, yeah. Congratulations,
Dude, especially like in specifically like hardcore and shit, because I was talking to somebody the other day about some band like that put out an LP, and they were like, "Yeah, I can't wait for the next one," and I was like, "Man, I don't know if you realize this, but most like statistically from like the
Yeah.
80s to now, most hardcore bands maybe got out like an EP and then they called it.
right?
So like, I don't know. I think about that a lot. It's just wild how these bands just fucking come and go, and then the same people will make
Oh yeah.
more bands,
That's
and they'll
right.
just splinter off. But it's just, you know,
Well, the guitar, it's like all creative differences.
Mhm.
Well, the guitar player wanted to keep it more, to the original, and this guy wanted to try something different, so they just
Yeah.
made 2 new bands.
Right.
And those bands made 2 new bands. You do the diagram, and they just keep dropping.
yeah. And then at the end of it, those 2 dudes are back in the same band.
Right. And now they're doing a comeback tour.
Yeah.
You catch them at Furnace Fest.
Yeah.
For $400.
Man.
Because they're getting fucking paid.
Yeah. Dude, is that how much the Furnace Fest tickets were?
That's for like VIP. You get like
Ah.
the custom parking, 3-day pass. You can
Yeah.
kind of do whatever you want.
I mean, honestly, it's still, even if
But
it was just the
Also,
regular tickets, that's not
they
that
have
bad.
they're the only fest I know of that they sell a boss pass, and you literally get to make decisions.
Oh, what?
Yes.
I was wondering about that. Is that what that is?
You
Like,
can go
just-
anywhere fucking Chad can go. You can go to. You can go on stage anytime you want.
Oh, shit.
Do whatever you want. It's like a god pass.
Yeah, that's insane.
You just do whatever.
I mean,
It's amazing, and it's like $1,600. So for like 1 year, if that's your vacation,
yeah.
and you get to be a part of a thing, actually, like
Right.
your decision counted in this measure. Whoa!
That is pretty cool. I don't know what I would do with that.
I'd just be like, we need a stage in the parking lot,
Yeah.
and local bands need to open it. It's the only idea I've come up with that would
Right.
make that even more fun. Yeah. Whenever I'm in an office for some reason, I'm like, I got some ideas. I always turn into like an old New York,
Fucking mob boss.
you gonna do this for me, you know? I don't know why, but in my brain, that's exactly where I go.
Badass as hell.
Uh-huh. You know what I need? I need fucking Held Tight to play the parking lot for the next Furnace Fest. I need Death Rattle to open.
That would be dope.
And I'm gonna need it to be free, but these kids need something. Get them some water, some cola, something. Maybe a food truck, food pass. Yeah, get some Monster
Yeah.
Waters over there for them. They drove all the way from Arkansas. They need something. Like,
Dude.
if I was gonna make it any funner, I think that would be the most fun because people show up pretty early. The music
Mm-hmm.
doesn't start till noon, and gates are at like 10:30. You got a lot of
Mm-hmm.
time to kill. You could easily have 5 local parking lot bands, VIP only.
Yeah.
You just chilling, cutting the shit. Yeah, you're gonna start in front of one, but by the time the
Mm-hmm.
day's over, like to the real music, like not real music. That's a fucked up way to say that.
The real bands.
until the bands that were paid to be there start. You got a decent crowd going on.
Right.
They used to do that shit at Warped Tour. Bands would set up in the parking lot and just go,
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Like,
and no one would stop them.
fucking big bands would, like,
It happened so much they started a
follow
stage for
Warped
it.
Tour.
It's called Kevin Says Stage, and it was literally a fucking tent. You
Oh,
know, one of those
shit.
little pavilion
Yeah.
tents. That's it, and a little fucking PA system.
Okay.
And you could just go up that morning and be like, well, Kevin said we could play last night. And they'd just be like, whatever, over here.
Dude, what?
Uh-huh.
That's pretty wild.
What a great thing.
Yeah,
They
I
should have
mean-
the Chad Said stage. You know, why not? You got one more. They're only doing it next year. It's the last
Right.
one.
Yeah, so
Let some
I'm not
locals-
familiar with the lore of Furnace Fest.
Well,
what's
it
up
was
with,
like
the
this.
4-year thing?
So back then you had like Furnace Fest, and you have what was the other one in? It was like Ohio. It was huge. Cornerstone. So you had these giant, cool ass festivals for like the underground Christian metal thing. That's what it all was.
Yeah.
You know, there was hardcore and shit too, but that was like big deal. Those two things.
Right.
And it was only around for like 4 years. Cornerstone lasted a long ass time. And people just always talked about it. It was like the best time. The fucking place it's in is gorgeous. There's not a more beautiful place to just sit and watch a band than the Sloss Furnace area. It's so
Dude, it
awesome.
looks. I mean, it is a very
It's
like
breathtaking.
interesting place.
Like when I say there's tractors literally like melting into the earth, there's really like full on like backhoe loaders that have just been parked there for 50 years, 70 years, however long ago it shut down, just literally rotting into the earth.
Right.
And there's the old water tower in the distance, and bands are playing. There's a beautiful fountain with like water features in it, the pond.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck even is this?
Yeah.
And it's one of the last things that they do there. So they used to have events apparently pretty frequently, and now Furnace Fest is one of the last things event-wise that they even throw. It's a museum now, basically. They do tours. And it's just the coolest thing. And I guess over time, as all these bands, you know, the internet got more popular, people could actually find people like, oh, you were there? And they start this community.
Right.
And then it gets so much attention that the dude who started it is like, hey, maybe we should do another one. And then they did one, and it turns out, fucking gangbusters. And so now they've done another 4 years, and I think that's they did 4 originally. They're gonna do 4 as to come back.
Yeah, because I saw the post like when this year's was still going on.
Yeah.
They like posted.
I think it was
and were
Saturday
like,
night.
Yeah, they were like next year it'll be the last one.
End of an era.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't know what that's about, but I'm sure it means
They don't.
something.
I don't honestly think they actually. Maybe they do know in their heart whether it's gonna be something, but I think. It's like open. It's like a tentative openness. Like maybe it'll be a one-day thing. Maybe it'll just be at venues, but we'll still call it Furnace Fest.
Right.
Like, but it's not going to be this crazy ass shit.
Yeah.
Where we have to spend all year planning. I mean, the
Yeah.
amount of time it takes to make something that big happen.
Oh, dude,
it's all
yeah.
year. They were planning for this, 24 when they were planning for 23.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Dude, yeah, I mean, it looks like just from the photos and shit, I can
worth
only
it.
imagine how. I mean, it's honestly just like the setting is just like almost worth going.
I think it
alone.
is.
Just
to
see-
experience it.
Yeah.
And everyone's cool.
Right.
There was like, I don't know if Kurt, if you saw it, but there was some people like they bring their children. There's like children there, but
Okay.
somebody had made a sign on the AstroTurf and put it in there, and it's a child's moshing area, which is like the cutest thing in the world.
Yeah. Were there?
And they
were
just
there
had like a
children
little.
moshing?
I don't know, but they just had like a little blocked off space.
Yeah.
We're walking.
Oh yeah.
I'm just walking past
Busy
shit. I'm
men.
not. Yeah. Well, they are.
Walking in.
I'm
Yeah.
acting important. I was only cool on Friday, bro. That shit ended immediately Saturday
Yeah.
morning.
And I was like, you can go back. Like, huh?
That was Sunday. I didn't even realize. I've just been watching all these bands, like, just. But that's how I want to see them. Honestly, the best view is the soundboard. It's
Right.
where it's going to sound the best. It's where you're going to,
Oh yeah.
as far as a concert goes, because he has to have a direct line of sight, so they've got him elevated.
Yep.
If you want the best seat in the house, you just go where the sound guy is.
Oh yeah. Gonna sound perfect.
It'll be perfect. As perfect as the sound guy is.
So there were 2 different stages,
3.
3 different stages.
Yep.
Were they all outside?
Yeah, technically there's the shed stage, and it's not a stage, it's a concrete platform for whatever used to live there. Like
Hell
whatever
yeah.
machine used to live in this crazy big shed, but it's all uphill, the standing. So there's like a brick of concrete, and it goes up each direction, like there used to be conveyor belts in there, probably.
Yeah.
If I think about the
Okay.
way a factory works.
Yeah.
So like VIP was like the back, and then that's another thing. Put a speaker in the VIP area because it's behind the bands, and all you're getting is the monitor mix. They need real sound.
Yeah.
And then pond stage is a regular diesel. They just open it up. There's a stage, and then the main stage is the same but on a giant scale.
Nice. Yeah. I was asking because, like, I don't know, outside shows, I always thought, it would be hard to kind of capture, like, the same acoustics of, like, an inside venue. But I went to Sound and Fury this year, and it's, like, fully outside.
Yeah.
And specifically when Sanguisugabog played,
Uh-huh.
it sounded like just as good as it did when I saw them at Vino's last year.
Yeah.
And I mean, it just blew my mind because you would assume with it being all open and shit that it's not gonna,
be faint
like
or
a super
something.
bassy band might not hit the same.
Oh no.
But it almost sounded better outside.
Well, they have millions of dollars worth of PA equipment
Right.
that are just tuned for that.
It's just
and
wild.
And the way they can set things up now, like I did production for a long time, and there was, that's all you talk about when you're in that world. Well, if we set it up like this and we bring the array down like that, and the array's the speakers that are hanging.
Right.
So there's a reason they all curve like that, and that's so it hits everyone across the entire plane.
Yeah.
And if you look a lot of times now, at a soundboard, there'll be a microphone, like a little bitty pencil microphone. It's like this big around. That thing's listening, and it's got a computer, and it's telling him all the hertz data, like what's coming through, so they can pump. And dude, man, and they don't even have it cranking. I promise you.
Huh.
Some of those sub arrays that they do, they'll fucking collapse your fucking chest. Yeah, outside they can do. Yeah, they can make it sound insane.
I love just being at a good show.
Oh, dude, that's me now. I accidentally got too close to the pond stage once, and it was for I think it was for that scowl.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like near the subwoofer, and I was like, "This is a little too much.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go step over here, man."
This kick drum is about to fucking send me into cardiac arrest.
Yeah,
here,
like
dude.
legitimately.
Yeah, I love that shit. Like, I don't know, just feeling like whenever you start having trouble breathing because the bass is like destroying your lungs. That's my favorite thing.
I don't know if you have the same. I don't know. Like life, I feel like is just two different kinds of lives. Like when I was your age and when your age, we just had two different lives. The world was just vastly different.
Right.
But when I was, because we didn't have access to shit, I didn't see things until I saw them. So a lot of things were damn near magical. Like I remember seeing Living Sacrifice and As I Lay Dying in a church.
Oh shit!
In Bryant.
In Bryant?
Yeah, I didn't fucking know.
Damn.
You just show up to shit and then have your mind fucking exploded.
Yeah.
You're like, my God.
Yeah.
Is this real? And you're just fucking, and you're in the mosh pit. And you don't give a fuck about shit. You're just, woohoo, baby. Yeah. Oh shit, his arm's weird now. It's broken,
Man, that thing is bending weird.
Yeah. I don't think it goes that direction, man.
Yeah.
Watched a dude one time do it around someone's forehead, doing the thing, and just clink, and his arm just went. You know how you see sports when they kick somebody and their leg does the flamingo thing? It was like that, but with his arm, and then his arm was just dangling.
Dude,
it was
I've
so
never
gross.
thought about that before, but that's terrifying.
I think he had a deficiency of some sort because it snapped very easily.
Too easily.
But he came back the next year and he was like, look, and he can stick magnets to his arm.
Oh my God. What the fuck? Yeah, I mean, honestly, sometimes like if we get like a band booked here in Little Rock and I don't know them, sometimes I like to just not like go listen to them before.
I do that on purpose now.
Yeah, just so I can like have the full like that's the introduction that
absolutely.
I'm getting.
Now that I work at Vino's, I don't look up nobody.
Right.
I'm just like, I just want to be in the moment. Like
Yeah.
figure out if I like it or not. Or like most bands coming through, you're like, oh, it's good. It's not my speed. It's good though.
Yeah.
But some bands you're like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, dude, that's definitely happened to me before at Vino's. I don't know. I like you said, I like to be in it. You know what I mean? And like experience it as it's happening.
Real
I don't
time.
have any like preconceived like ideas of what this shit's gonna sound like. I just want to see it.
Well, because the record's not. It's either way more polished than what it is live, or it's like way shittier.
Yes.
Like they did it on a fucking 8-track in a basement somewhere.
Absolutely.
You know, so like I feel like the recorded version's kind of like, man, and then even live, yeah, but bands have off nights and people put that on YouTube too.
Right.
So like, I feel like you got to look at like at least 10 performances to be like, oh, they really are bad live.
Right.
If I see them, this is probably going to suck.
Yeah.
And then, was it the beginning of the tour? Or was it the end of the tour?
It makes a big difference.
Ooh, buddy.
Makes a
Especially
big difference.
vocals.
Yeah.
So I just like to leave it to chance now.
Yeah.
Just like let it be what it is. But
Yeah.
Mostly all the time, like, damn, that was great. Like at the end of the night, you never like, that was tough.
Yeah, there hasn't. I don't know if I've seen any shows like at least this year that I came out of being like, man.
Boy, I did. This weekend at Furnace Fest. woof. It was something else.
Yikes.
Sometime it was a big band too. I was like, oh my
man.
god, this is
Like
the
a band
worst.
that usually has good sets?
The best sets. Like they're designed to be the best. Yeah. It was man. I was at the sound, dude. I was so stoked too.
Mhm.
I've seen them live like 3 or 4 times. Like, this is gonna
Yeah.
be killer. It's the first time with their original vocalist. It's gonna be amazing. I'm sure some people will put this together. I don't want to say their name because I'm not shitting on them. I know they're good live, but this day wasn't it.
Right.
And I'm at the soundboard. I'm stoked. I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna watch it from the soundboard. It's gonna be so awesome.
That was rough.
Dude, I should never have even went. I was like, this is
Dude, I could have spent this time.
literally.
getting some
I missed.
food
Well, I
or-
missed another band that everyone else was like, come see this band.
Yeah.
What was the other band?
It's not Machine Gun. Military Gun.
That band's pretty good.
I caught the last 2 songs.
Yeah,
Finally,
that band's pretty dope.
my buddy texted me. He's like, "Come over here instead." I was like, "All right."
Yeah.
And they did great.
Yeah.
Are they
if
from
you,
England or some shit?
I think they're from the U.S.
Are they from the U.S.?
Yeah, I think they're from the U.S.
There was a few bands from
One of their members
overseas.
I think one of their guitar players is in a drug church. If you're familiar with them, they've come here a few times. Yeah, Military Gun's sick.
They were good. Actually, I was kind of like, damn, I wish I had been here for their whole set because people were going off for them.
Oh yeah,
And the other thing was,
yeah. I like Military Gun, but a lot of people fucking love that
That's
band.
exactly
They're one of those bands like Scowl that like you put them in front of the right crowd, it's gonna be one of the craziest shows.
that was this crowd. They were. I think
Yeah.
that was the same set of bands actually. Yeah.
Probably.
I'd have to look back. Everything kind of bleeds together,
yeah.
especially after a week. I'm like, wait, what? When was that? What day?
Yeah.
The only day I know what
feel
I
that.
did was Friday because I didn't move. I sat at a merch tent, and that's what I did. And I sold everything.
Really?
Dude, it was crazy. Oh, it
Everything?
was so. I'm not kidding you. We started with 7 boxes. We left with 3, and it was so insane. The guy that was across from me, from damn it, I forgot the band he's in. They played. They always have like the music, and it's like crossed out. Showbread. The dude from Showbread saw me the next day, and he stopped me. He goes, "Dude," he's like, "Man, we watched you all day yesterday. That was fucking nuts." And I was like, "Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm so glad somebody saw how fucking nuts that was."
Yeah.
It was. I didn't sit down. I didn't
Dude,
sit
yeah,
down.
I can imagine. I couldn't do that shit.
It was crazy.
I would be so.
But I was
stressed
having a
out.
good time, man.
Yeah.
I'm in my element when I'm doing
Yeah.
shit like that. Talking to folks,
Right.
everybody I see is new. Met some people from fucking the Netherlands that were there. Met an Australian couple. It was their anniversary, like their wedding, not anniversary. What's the one when you just got married?
Honeymoon.
Yes.
Damn.
They were like
They went to Furnace Fest
they were
for
like
their honeymoon.
they were like, we don't know if this is ever gonna, it's our one chance to come
Right.
here.
pretty sick.
And they spent, God, I mean, the fucking plane ticket's got to be $2,000 a piece.
Oh, yeah.
Like, fuck. They were dope as fuck. Met a ass ton of Canadians. So many Canadians. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm surprised y'all ain't falling out, dude.
Right.
It was like 95
Oh
one
yeah,
day.
dude. Even here that weekend, it was still hot.
Yeah.
It's still hot right now. I don't.
It was phenomenal. That's dude. I could be a merch dude.
I could be a merch
Easy.
dude. Hell
Easy.
yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Travel around, meet new people every
yeah,
day.
it's
shoot
not a
the
bad
shit.
gig to have. Like,
But what's weird is I started noticing the next day, like, dude, I was up. I had those cards I showed you. These.
Yeah.
Somebody would walk by and be like, fucking, there you go. I know you're hunting for them. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Next day, dude, this is, you walking like through the trenches there, the little under the bridge thing. This is everybody. Hey, man, can I get the number 6 or whatever? And they're like,
Yeah.
they don't even say nothing. Like, man, y'all suck.
Yeah. The vibes are not good anymore.
No, they stink.
Imagine though if you were running merch on Sunday instead, and you'd been.
That's fine. None of them were there all weekend except not MXPX. Yeah, was it? Yeah.
Yeah, MXP was there all weekend.
They were there all weekend, and Bane was there for 2 days.
Hell yeah.
Other than that, it was like shops, but they're like, well, you better put a fucking good smile. You got a business here locally,
Right.
you know?
Dude, you think we're gonna get any honeymoons at Bitter?
Dude, that would be sick.
That would be
I mean,
sick
I
as
don't know.
fuck.
Didn't people come from all over?
Oh yeah. Last year I heard there were people from everywhere.
I have to imagine. People definitely talked about it.
Oh yeah.
People brought up Bitterfest to me at the Norma Jean tent.
Oh shit!
Yes.
Really?
Oh man, I thought about going there to see that Bitterfest that's going on, and I'm like, you should come. Kurt said it to a few people too.
Nice.
You should come to Little Rock. We're doing this, something like this in like a few months.
Yeah.
The craziest one, and I think this is cool as fuck. I repped the Zash shirt on the day I was selling everything.
Yeah.
3 times. I had 3 different people. That doesn't
Oh,
seem like a
shit.
lot, but in my eyes, I was like, "This is great."
You're in another state.
I'm in Birmingham, Alabama, wearing a local band T-shirt. 3 different people came up to me and said, "I love that band," and I was like, "Dope."
Hell yeah.
None of them were from Arkansas.
That's pretty sick.
Isn't that sick as fuck?
That is pretty sick.
Yeah.
I mean, you're a whole state away, man.
I was
that's
hey, I'll take it.
Yeah,
that's
pretty
awesome.
fucking dope.
Hey, not all of them were from Alabama either.
Oh shit.
These were people from all over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fucking awesome.
It was very fucking awesome.
It's wild how like nowadays you can just fucking, I mean, I've got like the Spotify for artists thing on my phone, so like it'll give you the statistics of like where your listeners are.
Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, dude, the podcast does it too.
Yeah, dude, like the majority of our listeners for Death Rattle are in like Minneapolis.
For sure.
I've never met anybody in Minneapolis.
No.
It's dope. That's like there's like fucking 60 people
That's
there.
like our hub.
Listening to our
You
got to
go there.
Yeah, I mean, it is pretty useful to know, like,
It's probably one fucking kid heard you on a playlist, works at a damn cafeteria or something, and it's like, you have to hear this band. And then he showed all his hardcore buddies.
Yeah.
And now they're all hooked on that. I wonder if they'll ever come here. You know? Who knows?
I'm pretty sure Dryer Fire has the same thing with Minneapolis. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe there's just like somebody from
I tell you
Little
what,
Rock
though, those
that-
statistics are kind of creepy. I have one friend who lives overseas. He's in the military.
Yeah.
And he's constantly on the move, and it knows. So I know where he's at because he listens.
Yeah.
Shout out Kalen. He listens every week. So
Let's
I
go.
know, like, when I see where it's like Japan,
Yeah.
Italy, and I know who it is.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I mean, you'll get some weird ones on there. Like, there will be, like all the different states or whatever, and then you'll get that one in like Cuba.
Yeah.
And you're like, how did you find
Cuba?
this? How
What
did
the
you
fuck?
find me?
Chili.
Yeah, like what do you mean? How did you find me?
Ours on YouTube is all click through. It's somebody like it'll tell, dude. That's what's creep. Their statistics are crazy. They'll be like, this person found your video from a click through on this video that it was attached to. So like, you know how when you finish a video, it's like, if you like that, you'll like this.
Oh yeah.
You're like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. Fucking
Those tags. I don't know. Do you post YouTube content?
no. The only thing we have on YouTube is the fucking the automatic generated like the topic things, which
Yeah.
I think is whack. But
I mean,
because like the only thing that's whack about it, honestly, I don't mind that like it's up there, but it automatically turns the comments off.
what?
Yeah,
Really?
the comments are off on all of our songs on YouTube, and like I don't know if anybody would comment, but I want there to be an option. I want to see somebody talking
You
shit.
suck.
Yeah, like
dude, we get it.
Yeah, I would be very interested in reading that comment. But
The fucking biggest episode we have, I made the mistake of having gum in my mouth and forgetting to spit it out. God forbid if every other fucking comment isn't like, ugh,
yeah.
chewing gum is so unprofessional. It's like, you don't even know the situation, you fuckhead.
Right.
And what are you doing? Shut up, old
Just
ass
type it.
bitch. Yeah,
Just typing.
just typing. All
Keyboard
mad behind
warriors,
a keyboard.
baby.
Yeah, bro. Fucking shut up.
Them foot soldiers. They're out here.
The soldiers, yeah. Yep, dude, it was crazy. It really
yeah,
was
man.
crazy.
It looked like a great time.
I want to go to a different kind of fest. I want to see, like, I don't know that I've ever been to another one. I think I've just been to Furnace Fest.
Yeah, I've only been
LDB.
LDB, Sound and Fury, and Bitter, and then we're going to Act Like You Know, or now it's Flyover Fest in
okay.
Oklahoma.
Okay.
In November.
Is that Tulsa?
Yes.
OKC?
It one of the two.
Yeah.
I can't remember honestly.
It's going to
but
be one of the two. There's nothing
Yeah.
else in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
It's either those
kinda
two
like Little
places or
Rock.
you're going to get, like, lost.
Yeah, it's like Little Rock. Like you come to Arkansas, you're playing in Little Rock or Fayetteville.
Fayetteville. That's it. Maybe Jonesboro.
Yeah, maybe Full
Maybe.
Moon now.
Oh, that's true. Conway.
Yeah, now
We got a Conway spot. That's true.
Yeah, now we got bands going there.
Look
but,
at us moving up. Look at us having
Man.
venues again.
Yeah, I know we're doing it.
Look at us. Who would've thought?
Dude, it was crazy. Yeah, look at us. Who would have thought? It was crazy back in the day. We had like so many venues. You could
Dude,
just
I've
be
heard
any,
the stories like
it's so wild.
downtown and fucking
Blank Generation,
what was the one in Conway that was like down the street from Full Moon?
Soundstage.
Yeah, that's another one that I'm always hearing.
A lot of memories in that fucking building. That's where I met my wife.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Soundstage in Conway. Then it went away.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one's a bummer. They're all bummers. We had so many. Like original Juanita's was the shit.
Yeah, man.
I saw like every band ever at that fucking
So
place.
did they
Metroplex,
Juanita's
Village.
Juanita's was still around like when I was a kid, or was that like after did they like redo it or something?
They moved.
Okay.
So like that location, they always rented it, and I guess somebody had come in and bought Juanita's. So you buy a company, you don't buy the building. The building's usually owned by somebody else. Well, I guess there was disagreement with the rent, even though Juanita's had been there for fucking 30 years, 40 years. So it's like, well, fuck you, we'll just move it downtown where there's more foot traffic, blah, blah, blah. It's like, but everything in that building has always failed.
Yeah.
Everything. They move it to the other building. It's downtown. The restaurant's in the bottom. I think it lasted like 3 or 4 years. I can't even really remember. I only went to a handful of shows there. The stage was literally like chest fucking high. It was like white carpet.
Hell
like,
yeah.
Very impersonal. You're just like, if you're at the front, you're going like this.
Yeah.
You know, it's like fucking weird.
Yeah, I remember hearing about it when I was a kid, and I went to a Metroplex a couple times.
That's where like the bigger bands would play,
yeah.
like the Deftones.
Yeah, I wanted to go to that show. I couldn't make it to that one, but
I got a sweet video from that show.
Yeah, that was like what, 2015, 16?
Somewhere in there.
Yeah, I remember that show coming through. I was like,
I date things by the phone I had because I buy a new phone every year.
What'd you have?
The iPhone 7. So whatever year that was.
I think that was I think that was about right.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking Metroplex. Are they even still
gone?
It's gone.
I heard they were gonna build like it's like they sold that whole thing. You know, like the Edge is in like a damn suite at the over by the Walmart on Shackleford.
Yeah.
So like all of that stuff kind of broke up, became its own entity, and then I heard they were gonna build a venue. Like I think it was like in Hot Springs, like right off the highway or something. And then I just never heard anything else about it. I guess it just didn't happen.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Fucking. Yeah, I remember Metroplex just like being there and then not.
Yeah.
Like there was stuff going on there and then it just stopped
once
one day.
Once they sold it to Lumber One or whatever, it was like that thing that was like 30 days and it was just like, oh, it just doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
They've already got all the shit. The buildings are coming in. They're tearing shit down.
That's what it felt like. Cause it was there and then it wasn't. It's gone. Fucking.
Oh, it disappears quick.
Yeah.
I drive by Soundstage and I have a hard time remembering what it looked like because it didn't look that way.
Right.
It's so strange. It's weird how they can just make things go. Downtown music, I couldn't even tell you because now it's the front of a hotel downtown and that front didn't exist. They added it.
They put that shit on later.
The buildings used to go inward. Used to like there was kind of like these V shapes to the doors. If you look across the street, you can kind of see what it used to look like because that stuff still kind of has that same design.
Right.
But I couldn't even bring you in the building and be like the stage was here and blah blah because there's this big ass wide open lobby.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
I never got to go, but rest in peace.
Yeah. It was sick.
And
Blank Gen was sick too. That was like the punk rock venue. Like the family that owned it lived there too. They would just like sleep on the floor and shit.
Fuck yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah, that sounds dope. I mean, I'm glad that we got some places popping up now. Fucking Full Moon. Full Moon, I mean, that's a big one. Like, because I went to the first show there in like January of this year, and now there's like a show every weekend.
It seems like it.
Which is sick. I mean, that's awesome. That's what we need.
There's shows everywhere all the time now.
Yeah.
Last night was a prime example.
Oh, yeah. Dude, last night there was a show everywhere.
Every single venue, I think. Kurt said there was a show at every venue.
Yep.
There was some at Simmons, too? Fantasia.
Oh, shit.
The Disney shit?
Man, I
with
missed
the Mickey
out.
Mouse?
I missed out.
What is that? What's Fantasia?
Oh.
Oh.
I also was on,
I thought that was a Mickey Mouse movie.
I thought it was, too.
Oh, okay, so I'm not wrong. I'm just wrong. Okay. Well, there you go.
Damn.
What are we at? 7, 8?
7, 8 mil?
7, 8 million? Yeah. Oh, dude.
Dude, I
Come on.
fucking...
Not even close. No, that's I guarantee you it's under 100. We do not promote it like we should.
But it could be just if
Could.
you believe.
I mean,
Fantasia.
yeah. If you believe in Fantasia, all things
Yeah.
are possible, man.
Yeah. No, talking about like old venues and stuff just reminded me of fucking Edge Fest. Like that was
you must have been a child at that.
Oh yeah, my first show was an Edge Fest
Was it
and
the
I was
Slipknot
8.
one?
It was the Avenged Sevenfold one.
Okay. Oh, I worked that.
Yeah,
I was there.
Like,
I was there. Fucking. I was there. So every band gets. If you're a big band, you get like a liaison, carry around, do whatever, go get whatever you want from the store.
Yeah.
I was that for them.
Oh hell yeah.
One of the best conversations in music I've ever had was not with them, but with their manager.
Really?
Had to go pick him up from the hotel. He worked at Capitol Records. He believed in that band so much. He was the AR rep that found him. Which I don't know if you know how labels work, but the AR reps bring the bands. They decide.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
Anyway,
the big guns.
Yes, they write the checks. So anyway, he quit his job to go be their manager.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking sick.
And I was talking to him. I was like, blah, blah, blah. You know, I probably won't do it because at the time, the band I was in, which is still the band I'm in, but we were more kind of like we were crazy. You know?
Yeah.
He's like, who gives a fuck? Still just do it. Just go for it.
Hell yeah.
If it's supposed to have a thing, it'll have a thing. It'll work. I was like, you're fucking awesome. He's
Yeah.
like 60 and
Oh,
cool as
shit.
fuck.
Yeah.
I was
that's
like, you
fucking dope.
rock. The band was, they were kind of mid as
Yeah,
people, but they were rock stars.
Yeah.
They really were.
I mean, their set was pretty cool.
I bet it was.
I was 8.
As a
so
child,
it
I'm
was-
sure
yeah,
you
it
were
was
blown the
fucking
fuck away.
dope.
I was in
Yeah.
the back. I got robbed, actually,
Oh,
that
what?
night. Yeah, at a liquor
No,
store.
dude.
Mhm. I had to buy their liquor with my own money because I got robbed of the venue money.
Fuck.
Yeah, shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Actually, you know what? That night sucked.
I had that one
We had
good
two different
conversation.
nights, man.
Yeah, no, that was my first time ever being at a show, like, at all in any
What?
way. So, like, and my favorite band when I was 8 years old was 3 Days Grace, and they played that.
Uh-huh.
That's why I was there. So, like, yeah, that was, like, one of the coolest fucking nights of my life.
That's so
as an
wild, bro.
8-year-old, and
Yeah.
then you're like getting robbed
I'm
of
like
the venue
20,
money
like,
and shit.
fucking dude,
Yeah.
fuck this, Aaron. Why did you put me in
Yeah.
charge of this? He's like, what happened? I got fucking robbed. What? Yeah. Like at gunpoint? I was like, no, but like at too many people, I can't
Yeah.
fight them all point.
Yeah,
Mob point.
Mob point. Yeah, dude, that shit was fucking something else though.
That's some small world shit right there.
Yeah.
You're out there, little child, having the time of your life. I'm in the
Yep.
back like, man, can I get my $20 back?
There's a good chance we may have crossed paths once and would never know.
Would have never known. I could have walked right past you and been like, check out that little kid
Yeah.
rocking out. And here we are.
Dude, I was like on my fucking dad's shoulders for one of the sets. I don't remember what band it was, and the drummer like saw me and did the thing. He like pointed the drumstick at me, tried to throw it at me, and the first one missed. Like I didn't catch it, and the people beside us, fucking assholes, they took it from a
What?
little 8-year-old kid.
Of course they did. It's like when you see the grown man take the baseball from a child.
Yes, it was
You-
literally exactly
You
like
piece
that.
of shit.
Yeah, and then they threw another drumstick, and that shit bounced off of my forehead. And they still took it. They took that one too.
No fucking
So I didn't
way.
go home with a drumstick, but I went home with a big ass knot in my head.
I went to
Still a souvenir.
Yeah,
to
it's still there.
the concert. All I got was this concussion.
Yeah, no, for real. It was fucked up, man.
Saw Avenged Sevenfold and got concussed.
Man, their set was as an 8-year-old, that shit was insane.
Oh, I'm sure it was amazing, and I'm sure it's still amazing now.
Yeah.
It's just working a thing and viewing a thing are so
yeah,
different.
dude. I can imagine.
And they weren't too demanding. Actually, they weren't that bad. It was just like that moment, kind of just because it was hot, so you're already kind of miserable, and you're
Yeah.
running around. Like even just their rider, the first time when you get there for a big show like that, most of the time you're grocery shopping
Yeah.
because they have like on big tours, which that one was, they have like a chef. So you're just going and getting like tons of groceries.
That's kind of fucking crazy. I've never heard of that.
Oh yeah.
That's
Oh,
sick.
catering at a big show is no joke.
Dude.
And they're working all day. They do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So you're buying
Damn.
crazy amounts of shit.
Yeah.
And then I remember I did Paramore also, and there was a chance of rain, and they were like, "We need 100 umbrellas," and I was like,
For
"So you
who?
need some umbrella for everyone, the staff, everyone, the bands, everyone."
Holy shit.
And I'm like, "You need some umbrellas." They're like, "No, we need 100 umbrellas." I drove around the city and bought every umbrella in everywhere, and then it didn't rain.
Oh my god, dude. What did you even carry 100 umbrellas in?
A van. They give you like a 15-passenger van. So like,
Holy shit.
yeah, you're just driving around.
So there's like 6 people's worth of umbrellas back there. You're just like
Yeah.
sliding around when you hit the corners too
You
hard.
pull up to like, you have like a spot and you're like, well, and then they'll have somebody come and cart them off, and then they just, okay, now we need this. You're like, okay, I guess I'm off to do that. It's a very strange day. But then, you're like, you get to see some shit that other people don't get to see, and you get to do some things that other people don't get to do.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I haven't worked a Paramore show.
Like the headlining, you're watching Paramore, but it's like, you're watching Paramore from the stage.
Right.
You're not watching Paramore with everybody else.
I would kill.
That's
I love Paramore.
We'll go down a rabbit hole. Their live show is fucking so insane.
I still haven't gotten to see them.
You have to.
I wanted to this year. I think it was this summer. They were playing a show in Dallas, and I went to the tickets. I don't remember the exact price. It was like $100 a piece.
Sure,
not
probably.
bad. It's fucking Paramore, so
Yeah.
that's what I'm expecting. I'm at work though, so I couldn't buy them right then. 10 minutes later, I go on break.
Fuck.
They're like $400 a
Yep,
pop, and I was like, "They got me, dude.
Yep.
They got me. I can't do this.
Fuck StubHub bullshit.
It's terrible.
All the fees and the. Oh yeah, a bot can just come in and buy it all and just raise the prices, dude. They've got to do something about that shit.
I mean, it's been going on for so long.
So
I don't
long.
know how there's not a better way.
They just don't want there to be. They're all making money. They don't care. It'll only affect it when the band starts playing in front of 7 people.
Right.
But that company bought all those tickets. They made their money.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit. It's like, yeah, well, do we still get the $100,000? Yeah. Well, okay.
Yeah.
It's like, well, kind of not okay because your customers are getting really fucked out here.
You're
and
ripping off like everyone.
Yeah, and you'll see them bitch about it on the internet.
Yeah.
It's like, well, just, I hate to be like that dude, but, Garth Brooks has his own ticketing service, and these kinds of things don't happen because they have measures. Because the biggest selling artist of all fucking time, and he can do whatever he wants.
Garth got it down,
yeah,
baby.
I mean, he's crazy, but he's got it.
He is crazy.
He's got all the hits.
He's got something figured out, obviously.
Oh, he's got it figured out. No, that man's been famous forever.
Yeah.
My entire childhood, grew up hearing that guy's name.
Man, old Garth.
I could sing them all. I went and saw him. You know what? One of the best concerts I've ever been to in my life.
Really?
You've never heard an entire arena sing the entire set and be okay with it.
I mean, honestly, I could see it.
It's legit. I didn't see him when he came to Fayetteville. He played at Simmons, and he had these treadmills that would just zoot him across the stage in an instant. Dude, this man is he's got to be 60.
Yeah.
And he would hop one leg on a fucking treadmill that's on.
Yeah.
You go ahead and do that now.
Dude, nah, I'd
fucking
be dead.
And he's one-legging it across the stage. Unbelievable. So fucking sick. I was like, this man is a fucking rock star.
Yeah, what a legend.
He's a literal rock star. He's one of the last living real rock stars.
Yep. One of the last OGs.
He could fucking decapitate someone right then in front of 20,000 people, and we would all go, yeah! Woo! Gladiator style.
Yeah, brother.
Get him, Garth. Chop his fucking head off.
Dude, didn't he have like an alter ego or some shit?
Chris Gaines.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't like to talk about those.
I love
those.
I love it, dude.
You got that fucking shitty soul patch thing with the weird sharp mustache.
Yes, I love that.
You look fucked.
Chris Gaines, dude.
It's so bad.
I love
it's not
that.
even a good alter ego name.
No, it's just some guy. That's just some fucking dude. You know what I mean?
Kurt, what was your nickname for the show? Sleepy Fox?
Sleepy Fox.
We had a group chat so we could all keep in touch.
Yeah.
I came up with tango names.
Sleepy Fox.
I'm Barn Wolf. That's Sleepy Fox. Jacobs was Soft Seahorse.
Hell yeah.
Oh God, I had too much fun. I really did have too much fun. Like that song, I ain't never had too much fun. I did it because I paid for it greatly. We came home We're on the way home, but I know I have to go to work that day. We come home Monday. I'm like, guys, I'll drive. Y'all just sleep. All we got to do is wake up early.
Yeah.
Okay. Of course, we didn't get home till midnight, like the hotel. Wake up, get in the car. We're driving. They're sleeping. Yeah, okay.
To be fair, I specifically asked to get the back.
I know. And you should have. I don't know why Jacob had to sit in the back, crazy ass.
I was like, we'll switch when we stop.
We did not stop. Well, then we could. Like 2 hours. I'm like, I'm thinking about stopping. And then I get a text message, hey, I need you to drive to Fayetteville instead because I'm going to rent this thing. And I'm like, oh, my God, I'm going to die because I just woke up. I got 3 hours of sleep in me. I just drove. This will be a 6.5 hour trip. Land in Little Rock, hop in another car, and immediately drive another like 3.5 hours. I was like, I was completely toast.
Yeah, just
and
nothing
then,
behind the eyes, just on autopilot.
And then wake up, start working. I worked all week in Fayetteville, which is fun. I was hanging out with Will.
Yeah.
It's like we're having a great time, but the whole time I'm just dead inside.
Love that man.
Then immediately, who doesn't? He's a saint.
To death.
He's better than all of us. We all suck. We should
he
all
is.
aspire to be like Will.
I swear.
And we're coming home. I get home. It's my wife's birthday party. My grill starts malfunctioning. I have to try to figure this out. I have 2 hours till guests show up.
Right.
I get one burner to work, and I cook the entire party on a single burner. To be fair, everyone was like, dude, I will do that. And I was like, normally I would say yes, but if I stop doing stuff, I'm going to go to sleep.
Yeah.
So I have to be here.
I'm going to go back there and pass out.
Yeah. And finally Saturday, and I wake up, and I'm like, oh, I don't got nothing to do. All day in my head, I'm just like, this is going to be a free day. Then I'm like, oh, there's a show at Vino's. Oh, fuck, Sean's show's tonight. Oh, no. I'm sending text messages.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Trey was like, hey, don't worry about Vino's. Go do Sean's thing. I was like, dope. Go to Sean's thing. And, of course, it's, like, late as shit. I forgot that shows at Whitewater go to, like, way later.
Dude, I feel like they just go to whenever.
They just go.
They just, like, they don't care.
What
they just
started
go to
it,
whenever.
the doors were at 8. The show didn't start till 9. I remember looking at my clock. It was like 10:30, I think, when the second band was on. I was like,
oh, shit.
How the fuck did this happen?
Yeah. Fucking time warp, dude.
It was.
You walk into Whitewater, and it's just like,
you're like, it's midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You transport, like, time starts moving fast.
You hand them the $20 and just fucking, and you wake up at home. What the fuck happened? Yeah.
Memories start slowly flooding back, slowly but surely.
Had a good time. It was a nice show. It was very emotional. I got emotional again. You do that. That happens when you get older. You get teary eyed. You're not crying, but you're like, man, this is good. It's like I feel for my buddy.
Yeah,
I did. I felt it hard. I was like, I couldn't do that. He was like talking. He gave this nice speech. And I was like, dude, I'd be fucking just a puddle.
Yeah.
Turn me around. I can't do this. Don't face the crowd. Don't let them see your weakness.
Man, we don't have a singer tonight.
Yeah. He's just in the corner.
Just enjoy our instrumental jazz band.
Well, with color design, you definitely could.
You could, yeah. I mean, that band is fucking amazing.
Them boys making some pretty noises.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're playing. So my first show with Dryer Fire is this Tuesday.
Wait. This Tuesday?
Oh, yeah, like in 2 days.
Body Box?
Yeah.
That's this Tuesday.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. I definitely told someone the wrong thing.
Oh, shit. What did they ask about? What
they were like, oh, I thought that was this. Okay, now I'll text them after this. Fuck. Yep.
It is this Tuesday.
Okay.
It's in 2 days. So that'll be my first show with them, and then we're going to Fayetteville on Saturday.
Damn.
For a house show, and Color Design's playing that, and I'm very excited.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I've seen Color Design a bunch of times, but it never gets old. You know what I mean? That band's just fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I love them. They when they did that Bitter After show last year at Will's house.
Oh my God.
Dude,
like 2 in the morning?
Yes, and everyone is like sleeping, standing up, but the vibes were just
full as
so
fuck.
good.
I think it's one of the most packed shows I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
It was 2 a.m.
Yeah, it was packed as hell.
It was incredible.
I had a great time at that. I hope they do something similar this year, because
I don't know.
I mean, I know, like, I could understand if they didn't, because, you know, everybody
Just wears
was
everybody
fucking
out.
dead.
Oh, dude.
Like,
y'all look like straight zombies walking around.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Like everyone just looked same as like from the fetch, just dead behind the
Right.
eyes. I can't believe we have to go tomorrow,
Right.
and it's like soon. Like
Yeah.
there's not enough hours left for me to get good sleep and go to the show.
Right.
So
yeah.
I know I'm fucked.
Dude, yeah, it was. I mean, it was. The vibes were great, but I was like fighting sleep standing up, especially like during color design because they just got like that. You just want to lay down and get all comfy.
It's
and
vibey.
Shit. Yeah, it's just like good vibe music.
It's like a good warm hug.
Yes,
from
exactly.
A friend. Yeah.
So after that long ass day, which that was the short day of Bitter,
right.
just going to that was. I mean, it was a great time. I hope they do it again.
I don't know. I'm sure they'll have something. No, there's no way. I think that's like just a thing, right?
Yeah.
Fest, you have like something somewhere over here, something somewhere over there.
Right.
It's just more shit for people who came from out of town to do.
Yeah.
You want to give them the full experience.
Yeah, and it was cool because they had that band Squint playing that house show too, the after show. Because, I mean, I think they like just needed a show, and it just happened to be on Bitter Weekend, and they were like, "Well, we can't do that.
You can play this house at 1 a.m.
Yeah, and they did it.
Yeah, they
and
did.
They literally, they started at like 1 or 2 in the morning, and it was fucking sick. I loved it.
So amazing.
Yeah, it was so cool, man.
See, shit like that could have never happened a few years back.
Yeah.
And now it's just like, that's just a story you have now. I remember it was like 1 a.m., dude.
Yeah. Everyone is literally, there were people, not even joking, there were like, I'm sure you remember, there were people on Will's couches sleeping.
Yes.
With the bands playing and people in there, like, there's a crowd of people, but then there's just a couch over here and people are like, passed the fuck out. It was so cool.
There was so many people, like, you couldn't even put them all inside.
Yeah.
They didn't even all go inside. It was crazy.
I showed up and was like, I'm not.
Oh, no, I
Yeah.
was out there with you. I was like, nah, that ain't for me.
Yeah,
That's too
I remember
much.
walking out after, I think the first band was Peach Blush, or it was Color Design, whoever it was.
I think it was Peach Blush.
I think it was.
Yeah.
They were, because I know it was those 3 bands.
Yeah.
And, but yeah, whoever went first, I walked outside after their set, and, there was like a million fucking people outside too.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was definitely the most packed I've seen Eyes Up ever.
I really think it's the biggest one.
Yeah,
I
and
do.
really, honestly, like, I feel like a lot of the people that were there were, like, locals. Like, there were definitely some,
It's
like,
one of those
people that
moments
came
where you're
from out
like,
of town.
Where are y'all at all the rest of these times?
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of give them the side eye, like, I see you here, but,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just, I don't know. It was weird because of Bitter, you would have assumed it would be, like, all out-of-state people. I feel like there were, like, mostly locals there.
It's like word got around and they just went, so we're going? Oh, we're going? It's kind of like after a show, it's like Waffle House? Or like, Waffle House? Okay, yeah, Waffle House?
Yeah, that's kind of what happened to me.
And then you
like,
post a photo and it's like 20 of you were at a Waffle House. How the fuck did this happen? There's only 4 people in the band.
Yep, I've been there.
Oh, dude. That was my first band ever. That was a ritual.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't play a show and not eat Waffle House afterwards. Not possible.
Hell yeah.
Because we lived in Bryant.
Right.
There's one right off the interstate, so you're coming home anyway.
Yeah.
You just pop in 24 hours. Woo.
Shoot.
Just,
Chocolate chip waffle?
dude,
That peanut
just
butter
anything.
chip waffle.
You know what I do? They got a
What do you
chicken
do?
biscuit that'll fuck your life up.
They
yeah.
do?
Yes.
I'm gonna
No
have
one
to try
knows
that.
about it. You get that, motherfucker, okay? Some fat kid shit. You ready? I'm going to lay it on you, and you're never going to change. It's going to change your life. You do the Grand Slam. Comes with the bacon. Get the bacon.
Yeah.
Don't do the sausage for this one. Get the omelet. Not the omelet. The waffle. You take the chicken biscuit. Throw them biscuits in the trash. Fuck it. You take the waffle. Rip it into 4s. Put the butter on. Put the chicken in there and the bacon. Eggs if you want. And that's your sandwich. Dude.
That sounds insane.
It is.
That sounds irresponsible.
My mouth just got wet thinking I'm such a fat piece of fucking shit. Now I'm just gonna go to Waffle House and be like Grand Slam chicken biscuit. Okay.
I'm going there after this today. I'm doing that right now.
We should start an after pod tradition.
Yeah.
All right, pod's done.
Waffle House?
Waffle House? If there was one close by, I'd think about it. I think the nearest one's probably back that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bowman.
We go to the one on Rebsman all the time after Vino shows.
I've eaten at that one a couple times.
Yeah, it's
pretty
like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
maybe.
parking lot's a little weird, but
Oh yeah, that parking lot sucks.
yeah.
But and there's
Let's
like
see.
always a old ass cop in there. It's
Always.
never the same one either.
Oh,
It's
dude.
like how are there
Why do we
so
use
many?
my phone? That's hilarious.
What happened?
Someone sent me a photo randomly. I forgot completely all about this. It was a Halloween party, and I'm not good with like one year I put a clamp on my arm, and when it's peer pressure, like I have, yeah, it's bad. It's okay. I'm
That's
bad.
crazy.
But I am the world's worst costume person.
Yeah.
So like I try to. So one year I got a collared shirt, and I did what I think I stole it from Step Brothers. I just wrote meth on the back of the shirt in giant fucking letters and with a Sharpie. At the end of the night, we've had a few drinks. We're like, man, I'm starving. You know, there's only one thing open.
Yeah.
Waffle House.
Of
Well, guess
course.
where all the cops go too? Waffle House. My drunk ass walks into this Waffle House
Oh no, dude.
with a purple shirt on. So I'm already standing out
Yeah.
with a bunch of other hooligans that are dressed up like insane. And I sit down
Meth.
behind them, and I just have meth written across my. And I forgot until we were gonna leave, and I was like, I looked down and I saw the shirt, and I was like, oh my god, no one told me to take this fucking shirt off. I've been sitting here for an hour.
Oh my god.
Somebody
dude.
sent me the photo of me walking with that shirt on. I was like, oh wow, what a good memory. I forgot all about that.
That is insane.
I just totally ate Waffle House in front of a bunch of cops with a meth shirt on. It's
Dude,
great.
Yeah, that's the only downside to Waffle House. You go in there late at night, there is always at least one old ass cop just sitting there, not even eating.
Coffee.
Yeah, just
waiting
sitting
on a
there,
call, man.
It's wild. But
He smokes too. Goddamn kids.
these fucking kids, man. I can't do it anymore.
I need to hurry up and grow a beard so I can just play that in every role. What you guys want?
Hell yeah.
What are we at, Kurt?
2 hours and 20.
Hell yeah.
Rocking and rolling, dude.
Oh.
What else is on the docket for y'all? New EP coming soon?
Got something that we're cooking up.
Okay.
We'll probably
do some announcing.
Yeah, we it'll be sooner than later. So I don't want to give away too much.
Yeah,
if
don't
it
give
was
nothing
like
away.
if it was like further out, I would just like talk
Sure.
my shit
Yeah,
and
yeah,
just
yeah.
like say shit. But
It's
yeah,
never gonna happen anyway.
yeah, we got some stuff we're working on
Fuck yeah.
that'll be pretty sick. We got the show on Tuesday, which when this comes out, it'll be.
It's a solid show,
done.
man. Y'all killed it.
Dude,
I
thank
can't
you.
believe how good you did. Best I've seen you yet.
I can't believe that I hit that guitar solo that I came up with on the spot.
I know. Dude.
And then I did a backflip.
That
was crazy.
I thought for a second you were Dimebag Daryl. I couldn't believe what I was seeing with my own two eyes.
If I'm being real, that's all I ever wanted.
Like, I mean, it's all any of us ever wanted, right? I mean, I watched you pull the guitar off, and remember you played half of it with your teeth. Remember? You remember? You might have been too in the moment, but you like definitely turned the guitar around, was just like. It was crazy, dude.
I remember kick flipping the guitar.
Yeah, kick flipped the guitar. I remember that.
And the solo kept going.
Something about fire. I remember maybe someone died. It was great. Great show.
Hell yeah, that shit was awesome. But
gotta do it again sometime.
Hell yeah, dude.
Do y'all have any shows after next Tuesday? Like after this airs, do y'all have one coming up?
We have a show at Vino's November 2nd.
Okay.
Yeah, it's November 2nd with Ingrown. They are a sick ass hardcore band from Idaho.
Dope.
And which, you know, that's like one of those places, kind of like Arkansas.
Yeah.
Like people not from that state would probably see it and be like, what the fuck? Like,
Right.
You're from there. But yeah, Ingrown is fucking, they're killer. So
Okay.
I'm really excited to play that. Our bassist, Jonathan, he booked that show.
Cool. Good.
I know he used to book shows in Louisiana. I'm not sure if he, like, I think that might be his first show he's booked here. So yeah,
That's
for
a good
sure. Everybody
Come
should
see that.
try to come see
Oh, yeah.
that shit if they can.
What's your social media and all that?
1_Jacob Clark _1.
Oh God. What about your band?
Death Rattle LR
LR.
on Instagram and Twitter, and Facebook is just Death Rattle.
Oh, you got just the Death Rattle?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, hold on.
Was it Death Rattle 501?
I'm not sure honestly, because
You
all
know
I
what?
see
It's
is
Facebook.
like the name.
It stinks
yeah,
anyway.
that's where we get like the least engagement.
Yeah.
I'm not
Go to
worried about
Instagram and
Facebook.
Twitter anyway. I'm
Yeah.
I'm like this. It's like
Mm.
I keep saying it, and I'm one of these like soon. I'm just gonna go. You know what? Fucking yeet.
Right.
Bye. It's just over with.
Yeah,
It's not worth-
Facebook is definitely like
It's
the
the least.
one
Yeah.
that if I ever like have to cut something, it'll be Facebook.
It gets the axe very soon.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure. All right, and we are all those things. Crashcast Pod, Twitter's Crashcast Pod 1. Come see our show, which will be at the top of this key, the Crashcast cover show. We got fucking racks, daddy. We got them Tiki Wikis.
Let's
Come
go.
get one of those. It's Prop Hunter. God dang it, man. And it made me look stupid. Zash, Prop Hunter, Espionage Act, is Salon Blonde. November, when is it? 4th? I'll see y'all there. Thank you for listening. Peace. Yay!
Doses.
Crushed it, dude.
Hell yeah.